We rolling?
Yeah, we ready.
What's good, bitches? Nah, I'm just playing, y'all. Welcome back to the Rise Talk podcast. It's the nigga VA, nigga with the white wife.
This your boy Black Curse, the nigga Rise American.
And this Killer Row, the friendliest nigga alive.
Nigga, I just gonna come on and introduce yourself. Nigga,
We have a special
we got a
guest today.
special guest
I'm about to
today.
start this whole over there.
We got a special. Nah, I'll keep that shit on there. Got a special guest today.
I apologize.
He was here with me yesterday doing my podcast, Just My Thoughts. Y'all go check that out tomorrow. But my brother from another, my nigga, Killer Row.
Hey man, how's it
Good
going,
to have
man?
you back, my G.
Fuck with you, man. Yo.
What's going on, man?
Yo.
Yes, we had this garage talk. What's up?
Hey,
Yeah, man. So what y'all want to get into?
we.
Okay.
Nah, I'm telling you what I want to get into.
What's that?
To be honest with you, she came here looking all big and shit. You ever saw yourself from behind?
No. Don't want to.
Go look, it'll make you work out. I saw myself from behind the other day, bro, in the mirror. That shit was bad, bro. Like,
Yeah.
bro, like, embarrassing. I was like, I don't know how to watch him be back here, rubbing on me and shit, bro. Like, oh, my nigga, like, it was bad, bro. Like,
Yeah.
booty cheeks sagging.
Oh.
Yeah, bro, it's bad, my nigga. Like, go look at yourself, bro. I bet you be like, I'm finna go do some push-ups or some sit-ups or some squats. Bet that.
You know, girls are weird though. Cause my girl be like, she like grab my ass all the time. And it's
They
like,
do that shit.
Yeah.
They like to do that shit. Like, that's not cool. Like,
No, I
I'm
don't
ready
like
to,
that.
Like, I'll be ready to snap. Like, come on, stop playing. Like,
I don't
and
like
my
that.
reaction be so fast that I might, like, when I slap back there, it's gonna hurt your wrist because I'm not meaning to hurt you, but I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anybody do that, my reaction is, hey.
Yeah.
Now you got a bruise on you, you like, you tried to? Well, don't touch a nigga ass. Like, we grew up, nobody touches
Man.
our rear end.
Except for in football and basketball.
Yeah.
Hell no. I ain't even play like that then.
Boy, you tripping.
No, but I
You
didn't.
talking about I didn't play like that, then.
I
You
didn't.
play like that now?
You had no friends on the team, huh?
I didn't. I was always the loner on the team.
You came off the bench?
That was pretty much why.
Yeah, like you got
You ain't fucking niggas,
you get high fives and slaps on the ass when you're a starter and you making plays, big tackles, touchdowns. Nigga gonna slap you on your head, slap your ass, good shit. You the niggas, you was probably slapping niggas on their head because you was on the sideline. Like, yeah, good play.
I didn't slap niggas. I just was like.
You just tell them good job.
I just be like, made good job or good job, my nigga. Kept moving.
Niggas be like, Coach, get this nigga off the team.
Terrible teammate.
Why do we even? We need another body in the jersey. Decoration.
You know, it's funny when I was playing for Poteet, and it was my junior year, and it was like the first varsity game. And they
Football.
came, for football. And they was like, so they was asking everybody height. Nigga was like, coach was like, what's your height? I was like, 5'4", $140. You know,
Solid.
happy
Happy about it.
happy. Bro, say 6'1", 200.
He put it on there?
Yes. Eric Williams. Running back.
Boy, nigga, get out there and say,
Oh, and then what they gonna say? Oh, they running back must be hurt. They like his backup. He's a backup because that's
I
not
forgot,
6'1",
bro. I was like-
That's not 6'1", 200.
I was laughing like,
My
what?
coach lied about me, but he ain't go like that. That nigga said I was 170.
overboard.
Bro,
Yeah.
went overboard,
I
bro.
weighed 160. He said I was 6 foot
Nigga
170.
gave you a whole 8 inches.
And 60 pounds.
Holy shit.
60 pounds. They gave that nigga they gave that nigga a whole. That nigga, I weighed 68 pounds in the 6th grade.
Bro, I
They gave that nigga
if I was playing, I would have went to the coach. Like, bro, you lying, my nigga. This nigga like 5'5", bro. You had me prepared for your big ass nigga, bro. The fuck? Bro, get your ass on. You need to
running
get
back.
fired, nigga.
Bro, I swear to God, bro did that shit, bro. He like,
Was y'all trash?
huh?
Was y'all
Yeah, we
trash?
wasn't that great that year. I think I played one game and then I just like, I left because I had trained schools or whatever. But,
You
Yeah.
went to Madison?
nah, I went to Horn.
W? Horn? Oh, man, Mesquite. Mesquite Horns.
Oh, man.
Yeah, bro, put that shit down, bro. That shit fucked me up.
Hell nah, bro. That shit, I was like, coach, come on, my nigga. Come on, bro.
I'm not even close to 6 foot.
Not even close, my nigga. Like, what are you doing?
Bro, put that shit.
That shit nuts, though.
Yeah.
It couldn't have been none of our parents seeing that shit. I would go up there and charge the goddamn coach up.
Lying on my goddamn baby. Fuck wrong with you? Give my baby kid
Yup.
here. Nigga boys thinking I'm my son 6'1".
If it ain't right by the first game, he ain't playing.
What? Fuck. What that coach? Dumb in the bitch. What's his name?
I don't even remember what his name was.
He ain't up there no more. Yeah, he wasn't the head coach either.
Hell
I know he wasn't the head coach.
He was assistant coach like a bitch.
Oh, my motherfucking God. I don't smoke all the six.
You seen your papers over there?
I don't want to roll them papers.
You just hit the go.
Oh, damn. That's what
Yeah.
it was. No idea.
I know that bitch been out the whole time. You grabbed it a while ago. I thought it was roll when you grabbed it. I was like, you finna fire that up. I don't know. It didn't look like it was weed in it.
I've been up the whole night.
Yeah, me
I
too.
ain't been asleep.
I left and went to the poker room.
Oh,
When I left, I went to the poker room. I was there at 8 this morning. It just shut down to 8.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I ain't been asleep.
Went to the house.
Nigga, up.
He came over like 9 something. Yeah, I was asleep when you called. I probably dozed off from like 4 to when you called.
That nigga sound like he was asleep when I called him too.
Who, me? I've been asleep all day.
I ain't got no 2 hours.
Yeah, shit,
Yeah, I see you were asleep because the whole time I was at the poker room, your ass was still on Instagram and yeah, Facebook. I'm like, oh, this nigga still up doing so.
Don't sleep it up.
Yeah.
No desires to go to sleep. I'm sleep like a baby tonight though.
Nigga, a train can run through this bitch, your ass ain't gonna get up.
Out of there.
Yeah, shit, what else y'all wanna get into?
I don't give a shit. Talk about
Speak on it.
talk about that hat. That's what you need to talk. You need to even shout the hat out.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah, everybody
garage.
needs to see that.
The Garage Talk podcast. I put it on there.
Zoom in on that. They need to see episode 5.
Yeah, episode 5. I did it about an hour before I came in. I messed up a little bit on EP5 because that hoe was still kind of wet. But
I was making fun of your ass when you first started this shit, but that one real hard as fuck.
yeah, I've been getting in my bag with the creativity shit.
Right.
It's quarantine, ain't got shit else to do.
Yeah. Can't do nothing. Can't go to the mall.
Quarantine.
Go to the bar. Fuck that. You like going to the bar.
I went to the
You
mall.
can go tomorrow.
Yeah, I went to the mall. That
I
hoe
ain't talk
was-
that shit with your son.
She was trash.
Trash game.
Yeah. he just wasn't
A
really-
lot of shit ain't. Some stores ain't open.
Yeah.
Some of the stores still ain't open, and
It's a
Yeah.
million people in line
yeah.
to get in one store.
So you waiting an hour to get in.
Bitch, this ain't no Six
They
Flags.
only
Whole
line
nigga
5
waiting in
people in
line.
the store at a time,
Yeah.
or shit like
And I
that.
don't even know if I'm gonna buy shit out of there. So, what's the point?
Facts. They don't make no damn shit. There was a lot of people there, or no? Just the line was long.
It just the lines was
Was
long.
like a
Yeah,
next store.
it wasn't a whole lot of people. But shit, I was like, I ain't finna stand no goddamn line.
Hell nah.
Cause I don't even think I'm gonna buy something.
I went to get some groceries one time at Walmart. They had niggas standing outside Walmart. I was like, fuck that. I went to Whole Foods. I was mad at bitch because everything triple the price and it's organic. I ain't eating organic like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, I had to go to Whole Foods. I was like, man, I'm not finna sit in this line to get in Walmart. I know the lines inside Walmart is stupid.
You ain't been recorded. What's good, motherfuckers? Had to take a little break there,
Yeah.
but we back. What's
Yeah.
been good, fellas?
So what y'all been listening to?
Ride Wave,
You like Ride Wave?
Moneybag Yo, Yellow Peasy. I think that's about it. Those I've been running through the rotation. I'm so fucked with Moneybag Yellow. That nigga shit. That nigga solid for real. That nigga said.
I've been fucking with Moneybag, Gotti, Glock, you know, nigga with Young Dolph.
You think he hard?
I don't. That how you asked me? Do I think he's hard? I took that as like, do I think he's hard as a person, or do I think his music hard? Yeah, I like his flow. I mean, I like anybody flow that ain't copying nobody's style. You know what I'm saying? Like, he trying to pave his own lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, like that's like unique. Like, Too Short can't rap, but the way he come on and his voice is, it just sound good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think Too Short hard.
Too Short is hard. Too Short is hard in a bitch.
Like the name.
What? Too Short hard?
Too
Are you
Short.
trying as a rapper or as a person?
I like him as a rapper.
I like him as a rapper too, but as a person, he's hard.
Yeah.
He is hard.
Fuck with him as a person. I don't really fuck with his music.
He go hard.
Niggas gotta learn how to take opinions.
Yeah.
Shit, nigga ain't gonna like everything. I'm sorry.
Too Short hard.
They get mad in the bit. You just like, but no, nigga, I don't. Like, shit, you probably don't fuck with me, nigga. Like, it was shit. Like, keep it moving, nigga.
It is
Like,
what it is.
yeah, damn. Got nothing to do with me. Ain't affecting my life, nigga, by not liking my shit.
Yeah.
I speak on the podcast and I got some fans. You want to call me? I be waiting for that shit when we get if we get bigger and shit. We start talking about niggas, famous niggas.
Man.
I bet not see you, bitch ass nigga. Bro, like, come on, my nigga. Like, nigga have no opinions out here, bro. Like, come on, my G.
Get out your feelings.
I was laughing at the.
Your panties in a bunch.
I was laughing at the Gilly the Kid and Gilly the Kid and Joe Budden. That shit.
Joe Budden ain't got time for that shit. Joe
Man.
on a whole nother level.
Man, for
They
real.
doing bigger and better things.
Yeah.
You a kid, look like they recording out their cloud and shit. Like, where we at and shit.
Boy, you crazy.
I don't fuck with that podcast.
You don't like
You
it?
fuck with who?
Give it a kid podcast.
I like it.
I don't like his. That's like
I fuck with Gilly.
I don't like.
Period. Like,
I
I haven't paid attention to his
His mean
podcast.
Persona.
Yeah.
I always like Gilly the Kid.
See, I've always liked him because he's always been that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Like, for a motherfucker to be the same type of person, then I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, when I first heard of him, he wasn't trying to put on, he wasn't trying to be like, then turn into I'm a hard nigga now, or, you know what I'm saying? He's always been that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you don't fuck with him.
There you go.
But yeah, like, if a nigga stays solid,
Tomatoes been
I'm
the
rocking
same
with you.
all my life.
Yeah.
I don't fuck
Yeah, I don't
with
fuck with him either.
Shit, like, that nigga be the same. I don't give a like. I just don't rock with that nigga for something. I don't know.
I like him. I like his cousin too, brother Wallow or whatever. Who we do it with, it's pretty dope. But yeah. Oh, music I've been listening to. I've been on that West Side Gun. Pray for Paris.
I know you had.
Pray for Paris.
Short. Short.
It's hard to me. Yeah.
You said to me.
Yeah.
You heard anybody else heard like this too? Is anybody else saying it sucked because you said it's hard to me? We know you're a weirdo, so what's hard to you may not be hard to me.
Yeah, that's why I say it's hard for me. I'm just kind of putting that out there. Like, I like the shit. It's dope to me. Yeah. It's all music, you know.
I think Ed let me hear something. I had to stop listening to the nigga because the nigga had crazy ass punchlines, and I was like, holy shit. Like, whatever. Ed let me listen to them niggas. He put them West Side Gun or somebody else, or all the niggas on, and just let me. I was just listening to them niggas. He let me play like 2 or 3 songs, and I was like, holy shit. Like, listening to these niggas, like, you hear a bar, like I heard a couple bars, and I was like, turn that shit into a chorus. I gotta stop listening to these niggas, cause I started like using like some of their shit, like, I gotta stop listening to them, cause these niggas spitting some hard ass shit.
Hard shit,
And I
bro.
was like, I gotta stop listening to them, cause I heard one of them blind niggas say, nigga, we move around like the feds watching. I was like, nigga, that can be a chorus, nigga, like, that shit hard as fuck, like. I was like, nah, I can't do that. But yeah, shit, y'all keep doing y'all thing.
Yeah.
I don't really fuck with y'all like that, but you know what I'm saying? I give y'all listen every once in a while, but yeah, keep doing your thing, bro. That's real shit.
Yeah, I be fucking with the. That's the crazy thing. Like, I made a whole Griselda playlist.
For real.
I put the interludes on there. I play everything because everything is like dope to me. Like,
You like all that shit.
all of it, bro.
We been
It's,
talking about them for a minute.
yeah, bro. I've been on that shit hard. So, pretty much what I've been on, bro. That.
Everybody worked out?
Huh?
Everybody be working out?
Hell.
Running, hooping, doing hitting weights, cardio at home.
No.
That's why you said, wifey, you go see how wifey, like, looking at yourself from the backside.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I need to go work. I crossed my mind a lot of times.
I hooped 3 times last week.
Oh shit.
I ain't.
No, I ain't done
Like
nothing.
outside, like, I almost got into it with a nigga. Hooping, like the last game. I didn't play the last game just to wait. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was doing all that woofing out there. I waited. Nigga been asking niggas on jail whips about me. Bro, niggas don't never, as a man, you don't never tell nobody you better ask somebody about me. Niggas don't give a fuck about asking nobody about nothing. If a nigga do, he don't want the smoke.
Yeah. You know what is so funny? A story that I have with you that is hilarious, and I
What's
always
that?
talk about this
What's
shit.
the story you have for me, man?
Bro, we go to Ed House. You at Ed House, you had just came from hooping, I guess, and you literally watching on your phone.
The hoop
Yo.
session.
Yeah, your pickup game.
Yeah.
I said, this nigga's a fool.
He got both of them. You go, he got both his phones on
Yeah,
both of them.
and then you was
one on one end. One
Yeah,
on
you
the
was watching it on one, and you like, yeah, see, nigga should pass the ball. He was up by 5. I'm like, this nigga here is doing game by game. I mean,
Yeah, play by play.
play by play analysis of his fucking pickup game.
This nigga here is crazy.
And then you say, shit, I gotta get the other phone because I put another phone on down there on the other end. And I was like, bro, this.
You got it. I want everybody to see themselves because niggas be like, hey, bro, make sure you post that, bitch. You need to post it. Say no more. Say they will get posted because I want everybody to see niggas that's trash because niggas will go, nigga, no. Bro, you remember when you used to hoop and nigga we would run, I couldn't stand running across the nigga like, yeah, nigga, I hoop, nigga. And then you finally get the hoop with him and he trash.
Yeah.
You like, bro, don't ever say you hoop. Please don't ever say you hoop no more. Like, niggas like, yeah, I hoop all the time. Like, yeah, you just hoop. You not the nigga that, like, that's not the nigga I want to play with. I will wait next.
Yeah.
I'm always going to pass that run up. But yeah.
Yeah, you
I've
tripped
been
me out
working
with
out.
that. I said, this guy here.
Yeah, I be into it, man.
On the podcast yesterday, I was telling a nigga, bro, about how I used to be the bully and shit.
Who are you?
Yeah, when I was little.
You a bully?
I was bigger than everybody, you know what I'm saying?
He was like your size when he was like 11, 12. No bullshit.
But,
He was 12, he was
Fool,
your
I've been
size.
back
I was your
there.
size in the 10th grade.
in Lipscomb, I wasn't scared of nobody, like, up until, like, the 5th grade. Maybe, no, 6th grade. Yeah, no, 5th grade. Up until 5th grade. I wasn't scared of nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody
Sixth
in
grade,
Lipscomb.
yeah.
Nobody. Until that nigga, Michael Wright, came on the scene. The biggest bully I've ever seen in my life. I used to be scared of that nigga, bro. I didn't hoop because of that nigga sometimes. Because I saw that nigga plenty times. Bitch ass nigga foul. Grab the ball, nigga. If you ever, bitch ass nigga the ball. Chunk that hoe at your ass, chase you. I'm like, bro, I can't whoop this nigga, bro. Like,
I don't even want to try.
No, bro.
No argument.
fuck no, bro. I used to be terrified of that nigga, bro. I mean, one time I hooped, bro, and something happened. And I, by chance, had the ball in my hand.
Yeah.
And he argued with Bobby or somebody. And Bobby like, give me the ball, V. And I was like, nah, Mike, give me the ball. I'm like, nah. I'm like, I ain't know who to give it to. Mike started rushing my bitch. I just tossed that hoe. Like, tossed that bitch out the ball back. Nigga, Mike should have me. Bro, then he had that cock out, my nigga.
I would have been hot.
He had that cock out, my nigga. Looking that way, coming at you, bro. Big as fuck, my nigga. Bro, that nigga used to have me terrified. That's the only nigga I was terrified.
It was like in your head, your mind said, oh shit.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Listen to that now.
No shit, bro.
Here he come, oh shit.
Yeah.
Same, bro. And look, even I told Sam that shit. Sam like, oh, you wanna hear something funny? I say, what, bro? He's like, me and Mike, you know what I'm saying? I used to be cool with his brother. Like his I think his older brother. He was like, I was cool with his older brother. Like, he wasn't like Mike, fool. He wasn't like bullying niggas and shit. Like, Mike used to bully me, bro. Like, he say, so one day, you know what I'm saying? Like, his
Sam got bullied?
yeah, Sam say his brother. Sam say Mike's brother came over. Sam was like, hey, bro, I ain't coming outside for if your brother with you. He was like, nah, he ain't with me, bro. But he was hiding downstairs. He was like, he ain't with me, bro. Come on outside, chill. He came out there. He said, as soon as he came out there, my old bitch ass nigga, I knew your whole ass would want to come outside. So I'm punking him. So he said, bro, we walking down the street, bro, and Mike got a soda. He said he got a soda in his hand, and he say, little nigga, hold my soda. He say, so I hold my soda. I hold his soda for him for it. Him and his brother keep walking, so I stop. And it's this big ass roach on the ground. I picked that hoe up and put it in his drink. And my brother say, hold up, y'all, hold up. He said, get my drink, hoe ass. He said, gave it to him. He said, open that hoe, and say he was sitting like this. He said he saw that roach just guzzling, bro. That hoe went in his mouth. He said, nigga, you put a roach. He said, bit that hoe. I said, that nigga chased that bitch ass all the way home, bro. So it's like, nigga, I was out of that place. I ain't come out the crib for like 2 weeks, bro. Cause I know that nigga was looking for me, bro.
Yeah, you waited
bro,
on his ass.
Mike came and he terrorized that hoe, bro. Like,
For real?
I swear to God, bro. There was a couple niggas that wasn't scared of him, bro, but
He was terrible.
most niggas, man, that nigga terrified niggas, bro.
I ain't never had a bully, but I will say I remember the first time I got my first fight. I got beat up. And
It's your first fight.
my first fight, I got beat the fuck up. And I was playing. It was a boys club in St. Louis, and I think we was playing. I don't know what we was playing. It was either wiffle ball or some shit like that. But anyway,
Ball or something.
yeah, this nigga fell. Like he fell on me. I said, "Hey, bro, like watch where you step." And you stepped on my hand.
How old was you?
I was like maybe 8 or 9. Bro, when I said that shit to this nigga, bro, this nigga was big as shit. Like he was little with.
Rip.
Cut up like
Rip.
Yeah.
Little bodybuilder.
Bro, when I say that nigga pushed me down, he just pushed me. And I like, yeah. Pushed him back. That nigga just,
You didn't get to get none in. That was
nothing.
that.
Hey, I was just getting my ass.
Pounded. You like, you're everybody in. Y'all don't see this.
So funny. What's hilarious was like, so I was like, damn, I just got my ass whooped. He got about me. I was like, damn, bro. My best friend was there. We walking out the gym, and they kick. Cause when you fight, they kick you out the boys club.
Yeah.
So.
It's like being suspended from school.
Yeah, so like I literally get up, you know what I'm saying, I walk my shit, and then this dude, he was like the counselor or one of the, you know, cause they had like little teenagers.
Yeah.
He's like, boy, you got your ass beat.
That was me. If I worked at the club here, that would have been me. Now, I wouldn't say I've been bullied. I remember one time I would say the situation made me feel like I was bullied. And I didn't feel bullied. It's just that I didn't get to do what I wanted. I didn't get to like fight. So to me, I was like, since I didn't get to do nothing, I feel like weak. I feel like a punk. When we was hooping, we was at the Boys and Girls Club, and you remember Dre, Phillip brother, Dre Payne. Dre was our age, but he played with the teenagers all the time. You remember he would play with Phillip and them. And right when we got teenagers, they was running, and I remember I had nicks, and you know how when niggas have nicks, you'll shoot on the court, but you try to stay out the way of that game. Well, the nigga, Dre was hot about losing, whatever. He mad about what's going on, and he see my ball or something and throw the ball out shooting across the court. Come on, bro. Yeah, get your bitch ass out the court. Woo. So he said that shit happened like twice. One time I'm on the far end, he shoved me. I shoved his ass back, and that's when Phillip worked at the club. We was like, I think we was 13 at the time. We was both 13 or 14. And Phillip was in there. He worked the gym. And I'm good. Gene, that's when Gene had the cast on. I forgot how Gene broke his arm, but Gene had a cast on his arm. You remember Gene and Dre was best friends until Dre pushed me. I pushed him back, and he swung on me. He hit me in the jaw. When he hit me in the jaw, he started running, and he ran toward Gene. And when he ran toward Gene, like he tried to run and go that way, and when he ran, he slipped and fell. And Gene must have thought I was gonna try to kick him in his face. You know, I like putting my feet on people. So when he was right by Gene. Gene shoved me out the way. Phillip see all the shit. I'll fuck both you whole ass niggas. Gene come over there, spark Phillip. We didn't do nothing to Gene because Gene handicapped. We know Gene gonna go for what he go for. Gene ain't running from shit, but you can't fight, and that's like Dre is best friend. He's thinking Rich finna go ham on his ass. He on the ground. So he tried to get me out the way, and Philip was like, G, get your bitch ass out the way. You ain't got shit to do with it. That nigga, that's him and Rose. That's him and Reggie. Shit. And Dre didn't want to fight, and he was like, man, fuck this shit, let's go. And Gene and Dre left and went over to Gene's house. But Philip spurred Dre in the mouth. He's like, oh, bitch ass nigga, you go try to hit a nigga and run, nigga, fight the nigga straight up. And I was like, damn, let me fight it. And he was like, they didn't want to fight. We didn't fight, but yeah, that made me feel like I was, in a sense, like, he pushed me, he punched me, I pushed him back, so I didn't get bullied, but he punched me, and I didn't get the, you know what I'm saying, like, I wanted, you know what I'm saying, I ain't never been in a situation where I don't get to defend myself, you know what I'm saying, like, we didn't get to touch each other, like, he touched me, and he just gonna remember, I spurred that nigga in the jaw, I didn't get to do shit. Yes, like, like,
last thing niggas remember.
Yes, that's, yeah.
I ain't getting my issue off.
Right. But yeah, that one time I was like, man, I feel like a bitch because I didn't get to, like, this nigga, this is his big brother, but I was like, I got another nigga. And we all fucked with each other, but Philip fucked with me like that though. But I was like, man, I got this nigga big brother. Yeah, I got this nigga big brother fighting his little brother for me. Like, nah, nigga, I'll fight your brother. But brother, he was like, but at the same time, you know your brother. So he was just like, yeah, nigga, you a hoe ass nigga. You should have fought that nigga. You supposed to fight him straight up, what you running for. Like, he just made them look a certain way at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, then Dre was like you. Remember, Dre was big. And you remember, bro, when I'm 13, I'm tiny. I was, bro, I may look like I'm tall or something, bro. I was tiny until 17. Yeah. Until 17. Yeah. I was 5'4" in the 10th grade.
Dang.
And with the 5'10" and then 6 foot. 11th grade, I made 5'10". I went from 10th grade, 5'4" to 5'10". Over the summer, everybody was doing this shit. And my voice had dropped after that. My voice had dropped come 10th grade. I was like, what's up, old bitch ass nigga? All right. My voice, I used to be like, bro, I sound like a fucking, what was it, a chipmunk. And call me Alvin and the Chipmunk. But when my voice dropped, niggas like, bitch ass nigga, why you trying to sound like, you trying to sound like you grown and shit? I'm like, what y'all talking about, nigga? This is how I sound. Nah, nigga, that ain't your voice. Nigga. I'm like, bro, I ain't did nothing different. But yeah, my voice had dropped, niggas, and I got tall, and I got double looks, and niggas say, I just got, everything had kind of like switched after 10th grade, yeah.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, I finally grew. Nobody in there. Like everybody, the OGs, you see me, they be like, damn, my nigga. I must be getting smaller, when see Lorenzo. Last time Lorenzo seen me, I was 5'4". You know what I'm saying, in high school. You know what I'm saying, like he got out the pen, he got out the feds, and I'm 6'1", and I'm standing taller than him, and he like, damn fool, when did you grow? You know what I'm saying? Like all the niggas be like, bro, you wasn't that. What happened for you? You was 5'3", you was 5 feet, bro. You would never. When did you go past me?
Man, that's
so,
crazy.
Yeah, that nigga was 5'3" and got like 6 foot.
Yeah.
I just stayed fat.
Yeah. V just said, I grew past that. We just knew V was gonna be
past.
Yes,
like
we
a
just
motherfucker. I was taller than everybody.
V was taller, bigger,
muscles,
yes,
fast.
We was like,
all that shit.
We like V gonna be about 6'4". And when he was 300, I was like, nigga, that nigga going somewhere. We was like, oh, he's our ticket. He's the ticket. That nigga
I thought I was the ticket too. Like, nigga, we out this bitch, nigga.
He gets 6'4", that speed, that strength. He 300 pounds. He moving whatever. Yes. Nigga never got past 5'10". We was like,
I was like 5'10" in 6th grade.
Yes.
Nigga. After that, I just stopped.
He didn't
I
grow
told Trey, I say, don't get cocky. You too happy and cocky because you tall now, nigga. Like, that shit might just stop on your ass. You better chill out, bro. Like, yeah, bro.
What's that look? He look big to be. Your son.
He is.
Yeah, nigga.
He is. You see the average 12-year-old?
Yeah. I be like, God damn.
Yeah. So
man, it's like, you know.
That was V. But how he looked, V looked like that, but give him 20 more pounds.
Like,
give him 20 more pounds. Legs and arms. V was solid top and bottom.
Yeah.
Top and bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's slim compared to V. He's slim. But the height-wise,
you see the definition.
Yeah.
I didn't have that much. Like I tell myself, nigga, I ain't had definition.
Yeah, he
like
wasn't cut like that, yeah.
I was like, never, bro. Like, I'm like, you lucky as shit, bro. Like, I was like, you ain't gonna have no problem fucking these females, bro. Whatsoever.
It's hilarious though, cause my son, like, he ain't got a shot.
Yeah, his mama smiled, he smiled.
We was walking down when we was in the mall. They was like, how old is he? I'm like, he 3.
Damn, he small.
My baby 1.
Is he a
Junior, come here. Then Junior, come here. Junior standing this time. Junior this time. His baby 3. Come here, Junior.
Man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he'll be 4 all the time. And I was like, that's a small 3-year-old. And I was like,
Are y'all on that show, Little People? You know they got the Dallas Little People? Yeah.
it's funny because my mom had a friend, they took their grandkids out.
Mm.
And her son is like 6'5" or some shit like that. So his son is like Amos' age, and
Huge.
he like tall. And then if you see the picture they took, it was like
Comparison,
and he was like, you would think he's like a good 6 years old.
Yeah,
7.
and your son like 2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And my son looked like that because he like cheese and smiling, like happy. And he like kind of got the, I'm grown up.
Too big.
Why y'all gotta say? Why you gotta be taking pictures with this little dude?
Yeah,
Who is this?
He's my son,
like,
nigga.
like, it's nobody in our house this small.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And my son like happy as hell, like, you know, it's like big, mean looking.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's wild. So yeah,
we was
got
the
that
tiny.
shot.
Yeah, we was the tiny. I was the tiny ones too. We was tiny. And it's just I would just be like, so if I get like 6 feet something, it's a wrap. So if I get 6 something, niggas ain't gonna be able to fuck with us. Fool. I'm going where we need to go. My daddy said that shit. You better work what you got, man. Yeah. It's if I get 6 plus, it'll be a little easier.
Yeah.
For you. It won't be harder.
Yeah, I remember with a boys club like story, and it was like these dudes. They was pretty known. What's his name? Jesse Perry. It's like 2. It's like they was cousins, and they was tall. They was like 6'2", 6'3". We like around the same. They may be a year or 2 older than me. So like my first day I go, and I just thought I was cold at basketball. I say, yeah, it's gonna be me, my brother, my friend, we'll verse you.
We would have stopped. I would have stopped that shit right there. He said, we go play basketball. I say, yeah. No, you don't say yeah, nothing, but go ahead.
So I'm like, we gonna play y'all 3. These niggas tall as shit. And I literally thought in my head, yeah, we gonna beat y'all. So I played. Yeah, I was literally playing hard, you know what I'm saying? I did my little
They ain't
shit.
giving you shit.
Yeah, so after they was like, we good, you got, you know, some dude was like, you good, you got a little something with you. It's like, but bro, you way too little to go anywhere. Like,
Too smart.
I bet 100 with you. Huh?
Too
yeah,
smart.
he was just like, it wasn't even
I
them.
wish the best.
Yeah, but he was like, look, bro, you got a little heart, you try, you playing, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, bro,
He was like,
you're not going
He was like,
your ball.
hey,
I
let
be
me
like,
take,
nigga, I'm going to the league. Nigga, fuck you, ho.
let me take your heart out your body and give it to my brother because the heart is there, the size isn't.
Yeah, and I literally thought like I was like, yeah, we and I was getting I was getting mad at my older brother. I'm like, goddamn, Jared, fucking up, man. Goddamn, shoot the ball.
Who the coldest out of y'all?
I was.
Okay, well you can't even get mad at them then. You can't even get mad at them. Yeah, so you like you put yourself in that shit. It's us 3 versus y'all is what you said, nigga. Like
Yeah,
so
I said that shit, bro.
you gotta
And
hold
they
that
like
shit
crazy.
up.
These niggas went to like D1 schools and shit. Like that was cold. And I was just like, man. Thinking about it, I mean, I think they both they got up to like 6'8",
Something like that.
one was 6'8", the other one was like 6'6", and Jesse played for Arizona University. So yeah, he was like it was like one year I think they was in the Sweet 16 and shit. I didn't even know he was there.
Yeah.
I just turned on the game. And I'm like,
See.
God damn, that's Jesse Perry, tall ass. Like,
Call that nigga out.
yeah, I was like, that nigga really know me. We hooped on the same team. Like, this nigga's playing the Sweet 16. But yeah, that's
You can't, but it'll suck if you ran up on him like, yeah, you remember when we hooped for? Yeah, I was. He'd be like,
nah, he would know.
right? He would, but he'd be like, don't bring that story up. Just talk about, yeah, I know you. Don't bring up the hooping story. Say, yeah, we grew up in the same area.
Yeah, we could. Like, but the crazy thing about it is like, I didn't know this. Like, his dad had got shot or something. You know what I'm saying? And his cousin, my dad was real cool with him. So when my dad would come to my dad didn't come to my games a lot, but when he came, everybody knew him.
Yeah.
And the parents, they'd be like, damn, who your son? They'd be like, and I was, Nah, I was younger than them, so like I was on the bench, but I was younger than
Yeah,
them.
they were seniors when you sophomore.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So like I would get time and shit. They'd be like, oh, he got a little game to him. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Jesse Perry dad got shot. I was like, I was telling him, I was like, yeah, you know Jesse Perry dad. He was like, oh yeah, that was just be my boy. You know what
They
I'm
went
saying?
to school, yeah.
I don't know if they went to school. He was like, but we was real cool. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, oh damn. So. But you know, it was crazy because I just hooped with him. This nigga's like tall as shit. Like, smooth too, had a smooth game. Like,
You know, did my podcast the other day. Episode, I was on with you, but the one before that. Nah, it was episode 2. I got a comment on my shit. I ain't gonna tell you who it's from, but you probably know what I'm talking about. Say, nigga, I don't fuck with. I always say, fuck him, I fuck with this nigga.
Yeah.
Niggas comment on my shit.
I know.
Yeah, you
talk
know
about
but
it.
You
You tried to tell me
just
on the last podcast that I'll read because of this nigga, because I have this taste for this man.
You say you don't read
Oh.
I'll read books because I have
Oh yeah.
dislikes.
dislikes.
Oh, tell your pops.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So
I look at my message or whatever. I get a message on my YouTube, like my. I guess that's the only way you get in touch with me or try to say something. You know what I'm saying? But on my YouTube, she say, "I bet your wife hate that you sound and think like your fucked up father. Shit, funny as fuck. This is the podcast that answered the question I was curious about. This is why we have no relationship as father and son." So I just text back like, "You still paying attention to me, huh? Keep it moving." Like, why you still paying attention to me, bro? I don't say nothing. I don't care. Like, so why? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I don't
you know why though. You know why.
Cause I'm doing what I want to do, bro, and I'm happy.
Yeah, your dad jealous of you.
Yeah, bro. Like,
and another thing that is high, very high up on it. And another
Sam
thing,
told me that
it's still
shit
his son.
Sam told me that shit out the
still
rip when
your
I told him. I let Sam, like I let Sam read a message that the nigga sent me one day. And Sam was like, that shit
Really?
just
Yeah.
pure jealousy, bro.
Just
Like,
jealousy,
he was
bro.
like, that sound like he mad cause you doing your rap shit, you doing what you like to do and you ain't having no problems. Like, but he always got something to say to you, bro. You all like, I don't say nothing to him, bro. Like, I ain't got no con or his number, like none on face, like I don't none of that. But he finds some way always to see what the fuck I'm doing. Like,
Wow.
leave me alone, bro. Like, leave me alone, bro. Like, I don't know.
Well, we all got haters.
Yeah.
It's fucked up when it's your dad.
hey, truth be told, we all heard it, dog. You all heard it, and you heard it from your family. The people that's gonna hate you the most, or the people that would burn you, or you know what I'm saying, do something the worst to you is family.
Yeah. Cause they the only one that's.
Yeah, it matters.
Yeah.
It matters then. You know what I'm saying? If you don't give a fuck if the next nigga, man, I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? But when your bloodline crosses you, you're like, how the fuck would you it hurts more. Like, it's more than just some other shit. Like, no, you cannot choose the other side. Like, no matter what, tell me I'm wrong, but never go to the other side. You know what I'm saying? You still ride with me,
Right.
even though I'm wrong. But yeah, you can't choose the other side. So, but
Yeah.
family will do that,
They
or
like
they'll show characteristics of something that you just don't want to be a part of. Like, that is too much for me, and I'd rather separate myself than to carry on with that.
Yeah. Simple as that.
I get that. God damn.
Cut off.
This motherfucker.
Shit wasn't even going with.
Yeah, it was going.
It cut off or something?
Nah, the fucking. We ain't got enough. What the fuck you call it?
Remember?
Yeah, and then my shit. What you call that shit? Keep going.
He don't know if he let go, he probably get his ass whooped. We know Slim ain't the fighting type, so nigga, I got my best bet is to keep choking this nigga out. Slim ain't letting it go. The nigga just locked on him, and the other nigga reach over. Slim, he reach over this way, and come to find out, he say some weeks later, the nigga he say or like that during that week, I don't know. You didn't announce it. I see you reach for my partner. Soon as he did this, soon as he did that, I like, because he had to step over the brick. He had to step over the thing to try to grab. He said he was trying to pull him apart. He wasn't finna hit Slim, and that's what he said. You should have said, hey, I'm finna break it up. You can say that shit in fights. Niggas like, hey, let's pull them apart. If you don't say it, nigga, I don't know that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So when he reached, he didn't even get the touch Slim, nigga. Like, I done came over and just, yeah. And he done fell back over, he done felt over. And he get up off that and he just rushed me. Put his head down. I remember his head was right here. He just rushed me and pushing me back. And I fell through them bricks. Nigga, through, what's the name? Them bricks on the side hit me. And I'm laying on bricks. Back fucked up, nigga. One of them bricks, it was, I can't tell you which side. But you know, I ain't the type to wear do-rags. Nigga, I had to wear a do-rag for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. A brick came off one of them sides, and you remember it's the red bricks. Red bricks. The bitch skinned me like clippers, but no, it didn't skin me like clippers. It skinned me like to the white meat. Like nigga, I had like a circle, like I had a circle like right here. It was a nice circle, fool. It was about this big on the side of my head. One of them bricks is just white and my shit bleeding. The nigga on top of me, he I don't know, like I wasn't getting hit in the face. I don't know if I was like moving his hands, but I was talking shit on the ground. You heard everybody talking, what the fuck, this nigga on the bottom talk shit like he was him. I said, yeah, he was trying to get, I was like, you better get yours in, cause nigga, when I get up, I'm beating your ass. That's exactly what I said. You better get yours, nigga. You better hurry up, cause when I get up, it's on. And cause he was like this. He was like this. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to do something. You better get yours. By this time, he probably got about 3 off. Then he grabbed it by his pad, right here where his pads was. Slid in. Post up, nigga. And everybody like, that's it. I say, hell nah, that ain't. We just started. We didn't post it. Soon as I say that, I done spurred him again. Boom. Look over Fab. Remember Fab? Yeah. He's from Rochester, New York. This is another nigga. We knew we didn't like that nigga, you know what I'm saying? He used to try to be cool with us, but we was like, hey, he just looked funny. He was from Rochester. The nigga ended up, the other nigga, Tia, old man, end up, I don't know how they get Slim like this. I guess they didn't jump in when I didn't spur. See, I didn't get to see that part. I remember I'm with this nigga. But that second time I done spurred him after they was like, yeah, y'all need to stop. And I was like, what? Somebody in the crowd said, some other girls said that shit. It wasn't even Joseph and them being them. It wasn't none of them. Somebody was like, yeah, y'all need to stop. I mean, we just started. Shut up. Spot it. And when I hit him, I don't remember him rushing me. Me and him didn't even touch no more. I looked over and Slim was nigga had Slim in the full nestle.
You said that nigga would hit him?
That nigga, Fab had him in the full nestle. Fab had him in the full nestle. You remember Fab was like 6'1", 6'2". Yeah. He had him just like this. And another nigga, that up tier old man, was just doing this. Boom! I remember, I just seen Slim doing this. He was just... D went over there and shoved the other nigga and said, Fab, what the fuck you doing? He's like, you my partner, man. And Fab let Slim go there and Slim grabbed one of the bricks. Bitch ass dude. He grabbed the bricks. He chasing niggas with the bricks. And the fight was over then. Like, when he grabbed that brick, he was chasing niggas. I was like, nigga, put that brick down. But yeah, that way I was like, and I only had new Slim by this time. It was a year and a half at this time. But Slim needed us. Slim needed us. Just hearing, like I say, not having nobody. When we met Slim, the nigga had a PlayStation 2, but he had an 8x12 black and white TV.
Playing that whole.
He was playing that whole. He playing the newest games on a black and white TV.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He didn't have it like. We could get money sent to us here and there. He didn't have it to where he wasn't getting no money sent to him. And he got blessed because he was in a car wreck at one point and the check came the second semester. But yeah, he wasn't nobody sending him no money. He didn't, yeah.
He was going through it.
Yes.
That's wild. That's
yeah.
crazy.
I got out to the wrong food with that nigga thing. When we first we keep it real, nigga. We was playing the game or whatever. They was playing the game or whatever. Oh, somebody, it was him and friend. It was you and him. I don't know what I was playing, but I said I got Knicks or whatever. He lost. He was like, nah, nigga, you ain't got Knicks. Like shit.
Yeah.
I got Knicks. I got Knicks, nigga. This is my game. And I was like, bet. Whatever, nigga. I walked out. So you know, we all struggling every day to get blacks and you know what I'm saying, smoking. When we get one, nigga, we all share that hoe.
Yes.
So I get that hoe. I come right in the room where me and Rose smoking that hoe. He was like, I was like, nah, nigga, that's my black. You ain't hitting that hoe. Like, nigga, that's how you going like that. Since then, like, we was cool after like, nigga, don't do me like that, bro. Like, I ain't finna do you like that, my nigga. Like, we all struggling in this hoe, bro. Like, cause this shit yours, you gonna try to hold me and be like, nah, nigga, this not. Nah, bro. Nah, we don't do that type of shit, bro.
That's wild. That's crazy. I mean, I would have loved to live doing that, like being older during that time. Cause my cousin, he was around that. That's when y'all was wearing the big clothes and gold.
Yeah, white
tees,
tee,
yeah, white
Nigga
tee.
buy 12 white, nigga order them home from New York, get 12 in a pack.
Yeah.
Galaxies.
That's how I
They
was
call the
like.
Galaxies tees.
Yeah, that was cool. Everybody, and then in St. Louis, they was doing the airbrush shirts and shit. Like it was.
Nelly had that shit going.
Yeah.
I would get an airbrush shirt from the fur. I remember I would get my hat. Whatever we would do, remember in high school I would get. Remember I had Pimpalicious hat. I had a Pimpalicious hat that was airbrush. I had a shirt like every year. Because the fur dude, they got somebody that be doing them hoes now. I always give me something like whatever name I would go by. I'm like, yeah, give me a
Y'all got a
hat.
fur down in St. Louis?
Yeah.
That shit trash.
It's cool.
What town? What city is it?
It's in St. Louis.
It's in St. Louis.
It's called the VP Fur. Like
You been to the fur down here?
Yeah.
Which one do you think better? Like St. Louis because it's the tone?
Well, nah, yours is better because like it's not as we don't put a whole lot into it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So it's like you got.
St. Louis ain't bigger than us though.
Yeah, hell no.
Yeah,
So,
like our shit bigger than theirs.
Yeah, it just don't.
Yeah.
It's a crazy thing, dude. We do have like, cause where I stayed on the south side of St. Louis. They have Mardi Gras. I stayed where it was like a lot of bars.
Okay.
Shit.
Party time.
Yeah, and so like they had them motherfucking Mardi Gras. And I mean literally it would be annoying as a kid because my mama couldn't park. She'll have to, I'm just gonna say the back is parked. I mean it's cars everywhere, it's cars in front of the house.
She gotta walk along where you gotta walk her home.
It's an ass.
And then it's just drunk people,
and
annoying
then it's
people.
all night.
He a kid, he gotta deal with these annoying people.
Bro, all night. I'm just gonna say you could be like take the trash out. It's motherfuckers on the cars, tongue kissing, all type of crazy shit, bro. But yeah. Nah, they don't make it a big deal like that.
I been to the fur in a minute.
I don't think I went last year. I'm not sure. I maybe did. Oh, I did go last year. I think I went the last 3 years. I took the kids, not last year, because they didn't go. They went with their mama last year. I took 2 years before, but I did go last year. I think I with my dad and his old lady, me, Kiki. My dad and his old lady went.
Like it's crazy.
My dad
Like
be getting them tickets and coupons for cheap.
Well, we took.
They always been on motherfuckers like that.
What was like a really big deal was the I don't know if y'all seen it. Y'all ever heard of C.J. Madden Walker, who did the.
I heard it sound. It's a nice.
It's a movie. Like LeBron James was the executive producer, but the girl, they made like a dark skin versus light skin, and so the main character is like a dark skinned person, and it was from St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? And the lady that was light skinned, she was actually the real rich one. Like she was the one but she used to have a thing called the Mayday Parade. And they have all these black businesses, like black high schools, and they're like, it's a big deal, you know what I'm saying? It's on Kings Highway. If you ever heard like on one Nelly's
Kings Highway is Martin Luther King Highway, right?
Hell no.
Is it MLK?
Nah.
Yeah, is it MLK on your side of town, or it's
Nah,
on
not
the
on my
south
side, but-
it's on the south side. MLK, I was on the south side.
Nah, it's not.
Where was yours at?
It was like on north side.
I was.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they say you can't go to the south. You go to the south at any town in the south, nigga. MLK and Malcolm X. You go to south. You go to South Island. Anywhere south, they say you'll run across a Malcolm X or
Nah,
MLK.
it's on the north. And anyway, the Mayday Parade, that'd be big. And that's like the hood gatherers, like you know what I'm saying? It'd be real big.
Yeah, we ain't had shit like that.
Yeah.
When we do shit like that, it gets shut down.
Yeah.
I went to I remember for our senior trip, me and Ed, Sam was already out of school, but he went, Dalton, nigga T took us to New Orleans for our first time and shit. Went to some shit called like Family Day in the Park. We was already kind of like me and Ed and Sam was already kind of like nervous going up there. We just heard all the shit about New Orleans and shit.
Mm-hmm.
T took me, like, yeah, we're gonna go to Family Day in the Park. We took us just nothing but every project, every big time dope dealer, anybody at this park. Birdman, all these niggas is there, like there, just chilling out, all these cars lined up. So we walking through this whole nigga Ed, he was like, this Family Day in the Park. He was like, yeah, he was like, look bro, like, y'all was all nervous and shit about like coming to the hoods and like the project cause y'all heard all. He was like, bro, y'all with every fucking project in this bitch right now, bro. And nobody fucking with y'all. Y'all chilling, bro. Like we chilling today, bro. And I was like, Thanks, like I'm good now. Like you let me like you gave me some reassurance, my nigga. Like I'm good now. Like, but other than that, but like that shit was like I don't know, because it was different. Like nigga, I'm from Texas, bro. Like this is a different culture. Y'all do shit differently up here. Like, and from what I'm at that time, nigga, Hot Boys and all that shit. Them niggas. So you listen to they raps and shit like you niggas out there wildin', bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that shit nuts.
I think New Orleans is interesting.
I love New Orleans
because it's like even like when my mom first went to New Orleans, she was like she came back. She was like, they wanted to go see the Calios and what's the one that Birdman them from?
Uptown.
Not Uptown. It's can't think it was Calios and it's another one. It's
Magnolia.
Magnolia. So
That's third.
yeah. So my mom they went and they went to see the Calios and the Magnolia, place or whatever. And she said. Crazy thing about it is that was the hood. She was like, but they were
so nice.
They were so nice. She was like everybody. She's like, we literally like pulling up like, man, we want to see the Calios because of Master Peak. They're like, oh, it's not away. Go ahead. And she said we went, we saw it. It wasn't like they did anything to us. It wasn't like we was scared or anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like, cause the rap that they get, bro.
Yeah.
It's
bad.
They just savages and like
when
we went there, bro. Like
we
went when we first got there, but we went to T Ain't the house. She be like, "How y'all doing, baby? See, I want something to eat. Go in there and fix you something to eat. Sit down. Like, we gonna treat you right down here." And I was just like, shit, y'all like that don't sound nothing like what these niggas be saying. Yeah. Like, and everywhere we went, bro, it was nothing but nice southern hospitality, bro. Like, nice, chill people, bro. And I was like,
I ain't get that vibe either. Somebody was trying to sell me like New Orleans. I was like, bro, when I went down there with my girl, I didn't get that vibe. I didn't get like it was a dude that I worked with. He was like, man, be careful, this, that, third, and it was like it wasn't nothing to be careful about to me. Like it was just like
that shit was chill.
Chill.
I like that shit. I love it. I tell Eric all the time. We went down there and we did like a swamp, like a gator. Told gators in the water and shit. And we went nigga took us back to like all these houses, like rib and shit, how they built up them hoes. Fire. And when I saw that shit, like the rich neighborhood, I was like, hey, if we ever get some money, we buying a vacation house out here in fucking Florida. Yeah. Those two spots, I love Florida food. Like Florida off the chains, my nigga. That hoe. Bro.
Where you go in Florida?
What Josh?
Orlando?
What Hulk Hogan from?
Who?
Hulk Hogan.
I don't even know.
Fuck. But we went to his restaurant and everything. It was from Josh Slater. Fuck, where is it Destin? Not Destin. I think it's Destin for X. Destin.
Doing this podcast right now.
Yeah. Bro. We went, Josh was like, we woke up and shit. Like, we went out the night before, we woke up the next morning. 12 o'clock and shit. We take a shower and shit. We get some Red Bull, we go to the beach. Bro, when I tell you that hoe was lit at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. When I mean lit, bro, like we wait till like the sun go down and go to the club and that bitch be lit later on at night. Nah, that bitch was lit from nigga 12, nigga. I mean niggas jumping, nigga. Bro, that shit was so crazy, bro. Like, I was like, I love this shit. Like, I could do this all motherfucking day, nigga. Hit the beach, nigga. Like, bro, that shit hard.
I like Miami.
That shit hard. I want to go to Miami. I ain't never been to Miami, but I want to go to Miami.
It was like that too, like on South. When me and Mike went down there, Logan, we went down there and shit.
Let me call that nigga Ken. Oh, that nigga forgot about me.
Yeah, don't fuck with me.
Hello, Ken. You on the Garage Talk podcast. Just want to let you know you're being recorded. Don't say nothing crazy or nothing like that.
Don't incriminate yourself.
How you been, my guy?
Garage Talk, baby. You better say whatever.
Hell nah, boy. Not with your situation. Man, chill out, boy.
Yeah, man. I feel you.
How you been, bro?
The man on lockdown, y'all.
Man, everything good, man. I'm over here doing my thing.
On that damn Call of Duty, ain't you? On that Call of Duty?
2K.
Oh, no. I'm cutting her at the moment, man.
Oh, okay.
Trying to figure out, find some new skills.
Oh, shit. And you got some guinea pigs over there then, huh? You got some guinea pigs?
Oh, yeah, man. Well, you got kids, man.
Hey, that's why you asked me about my hair today, fool?
You got about 30
Hey, that's why you asked me about my hair today?
Hey, man, you better know it.
Motherfucker.
You
I don't never see you with a cut, my nigga. Did you cut the size of your shit? I was like, let me touch it up.
Man, let me guinea pig you, my God.
You fuck around, cut two of my dreads off, nigga. I'll be mad as hell. my bad, V, my bad.
Like that shit on barbershop.
Yeah, fool.
My son, he on his first start of his dreads, so you know.
Finna have that nigga looking right.
He intact.
Bit. Look at this nigga here. This nigga really cutting hair.
Oh yeah, man. Really doing my thing, man. Gotta stay busy.
I hear you. Shit, we just calling in, checking on you, bro. Showing you some love, my G.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, shout outs to the Garage Talk, man.
Thanks.
Loving the new podcast. My God, I'm loving it.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, bro. Shit, we gonna let you get back to what you doing, bro.
Yeah, go ahead and cut that head. We do not want you to fuck him up.
Man.
All right, man. Y'all do y'all thing.
All right, bro.
All right, bro. Be good.
Yeah, that's crazy.
My nigga Ken.
Yeah.
Shouts out to my nigga Ken. He gonna be back around soon. How long we done went?
We went like a couple 30. Probably like an hour and a half. Yeah. I think we can finish up this or whatever. Shit, what else? Man, you know I would love to live in Dallas in the 90s. I would love to see how it was. I would just love to see this shit.
Yeah, I say that about some other places too. Like I always show, like just knowing what other areas and other people had to go through. Like damn, like I say that about the shop. Like damn, I wish I could be in the shop. Not to be like, oh, I wanted to see all the motherfuckers get murdered, but you know what I'm saying, all the people that ain't get murdered, they came up out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like at one point you say that here about Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Like and you say that about anywhere, you know what I'm saying? Like but it's that time. It's just like it's a certain time where
I think it's crazy, like niggas everywhere are dealing with the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it'd be crazy.
Yep, same shit.
Everybody on food stamps, everybody on EBT, everybody going through their shit, everybody hood, everybody street, everybody killing each other. Like, I always think and that shit is just everywhere.
Everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro.
World is a cold
Man,
place, bro.
it really is, man. It really is.
You know, I don't know. I understand, like, I guess. My mom and them, like, always wearing the shit, nigga go out or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand it now.
Yeah.
I be nervous as fuck when my son go out, cause I be like, anything can happen. Anything, bro.
Yeah,
Especially out here, like, it's a different type of danger out here. You ain't worry about all the pistols and the niggas shooting, but you gonna worry about some racist motherfuckers probably chasing your ass home or doing some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking up, trying to fuck up your career, all types of shit. So.
I ain't even lie to you. I came in the house one day. I just pulled my pistol out, you know what I'm saying? Girl like, damn, what the fuck? And I was like, shit. I seen a white dude. He was parked by the goddamn house. And this truck. And it's no lights like where I stay.
Gotcha.
I was like, I don't really think of like, I always think just living out there like, these motherfuckers may just see me and be like, oh, that's a nigga.
Right.
And it's 12 midnight.
No doubt.
Yeah, brother, I pulled my motherfucking gun in my goddamn thing. Like, and when I got out the car, he just drove off. And I was like, shit. I was telling her, I was like, that's shit I be worried about. And my girl, she used to, because her mom stayed around the corner from us. She'll walk. Like, she'll, you know, she go over her mom's house, and I'd be like, call me before you come home, because shit can happen. You know, shit can happen, and like, I would come out there, because I don't, you know, it's a different kind of ball game, you know, especially with you being a woman, because they can be on some creep shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, she'd be looking at me, even like when she used to go, what you call that shit? Work out at like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I wouldn't be so cool with that shit, because it's dark. And it's like, you out here with these people, we comfortable, but you can't really be that comfortable. You gotta always kind of be like,
always be on your surroundings.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I always think like that. I don't never think like, oh shit, I live out here and shit. Nah, I be like, fuck that.
Hey, when the last time when you niggas cried?
I think I cried last time? I mean, the last time I know I can think of, like, I've cried, not tears. I cried tears. The last time I cried tears was like 2 days, a day, like a day or two. It may have been 3 days after Kobe died. And I cried without the tears, but the emotions and the tears didn't come out maybe like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, just thinking about my kids and situations, just thinking about them and it like, and what I'm doing and how I'm like what they're going through. Thinking about it, like I was just, my emotions, like my eyes were watery, a tear didn't come down though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like it was
I had
just,
those sometimes.
Yeah.
That shit fill up right there and
Yeah.
it don't come down. Yeah.
Mine's just like maybe like 2 weeks ago. When I found out my dad was homeless,
No, you told me.
and I was like, you know, I wasn't, I like even like drinking. I couldn't do nothing for like a couple days, and I was just thinking about that. And that shit was like really on my heart, really on my soul. You know what I'm saying? I was sad about it. So yeah, that was like 2-3 weeks ago.
Kobe, I ain't cried, but like I shed a tear and it was fucking surprising. Like I was like, I ain't really know.
That's how mine
I
was,
didn't
like-
know him, like, but like, for some odd reason, bro, this shit don't feel right, bro. Like,
That's how mine was. I thought it was gonna happen sooner than later, but I was tough enough not to. And I kept saying, I know I'm gonna cry. I know I'm gonna cry. I just don't know when. I didn't know when. I was like, it's gonna happen. And like I say, my not to say nothing like it wasn't for Kobe. It was, but it was so much for Gigi. Like and then again, when we speak on kids, you only speak great. But everything I heard from so many different random people that you not knowing Kobe is this close to, but he is, or at least it's not like Tracy McGrady and them other people. Like I don't think T-Mac and Tracy, T-Mac and Kobe that close, but they close because T-Mac daughter plays basketball and he got an AAU team and he got like a team like how Kobe had. When you said so, and he was saying like just watching her play, she moves like him. Anything everybody was saying, I was like.
Then I should start thinking about like she'll never see her
exactly.
prom, her
Yes,
homecoming,
yes,
like, none of that shit, bro.
yeah, none of that. And I was
Like,
like,
trying to stress
that's
that to
what
my
that's what
kids.
was hurting me the most.
Yeah,
like I was
that's what it
like,
was.
that's what
And then we
more
got
made me.
kids, and you think like I was stressing my kids. I was
Yes.
like, don't take this shit for granted, y'all. Like, don't think kids can't die. Like kids can die. Like,
It's
don't,
every day.
like yeah, like don't think that shit, and then probably me and Erica or something arguing or some shit. Yeah.
You know what's crazy though? I don't cry during funerals.
I don't either. Really.
I don't either. Like,
And I don't. Another thing I don't do. I don't walk up and see the body.
oh, you know,
I think that'll make me cry. I don't know. I don't like seeing my last image of somebody that I love or dead in a box. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want that to be my last image of you. You know what I'm saying? Like so I never do it. I remember when I was like 12, I went to my grandma's funeral. Not even 12, 12 old. I was in fucking 11th grade. But I went to my grandma's funeral in Chicago. Uncle, you know what I'm saying? Everybody walking up and I was like, I'm not going. And he like got kind of mad and like trying to like hold me to go up and I was like, bro, I'm not going. Like, nah, I don't want to see that, bro. Like, I remember my grandma like this. I don't remember her like that, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want to remember her like that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I for some reason want to see him again. Like I be want to see him one last time because like mentally, me seeing you, I'm trying to speak to, like in my head I'm speaking to you, or like however close we are, if I am with somebody, I say it to you, you know what I'm saying, in front of you, but usually it's in my head, like when I'm seeing you, I'm basically saying, hey, I miss you, I'm gonna be here for you, for yours, please be on my shoulder, please watch over me, but shit like that, I'm saying that as I look at you that final time, like I don't know. I ain't saying I have to, but if I ain't never really thought about it. And thinking about it, like I want to. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like because if I'm at a funeral, if I'm there, like I don't like going to funerals or waits. Period. It has to be. It has to be somebody. It has to be somebody I know personally. I love, like because for some reason I think when I go to funerals and shit. somebody, it's gonna be somebody of mine, especially if it's not already somebody of mine. If I go to somebody says, hey man, kind of, you know, my pops died. Like, okay, I don't really know your pops. You come to the funeral with me. I would hate to hold you and make you feel like, damn, bro, you want me there, you need me there, but at the same time, I'm like, that's no good for me. That ain't gonna do me no good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I won't go. I don't go to funerals that I don't know nobody of. I don't know you. Like, but the one, like when I say if I know them, I'm going because I know I still go to all the graves of everybody I know. You know what I'm saying? Like still to this day, like my kids say, yeah, we go to Warren, we go both of my grandmas, I go to Jean's, we go see. You know what I'm saying? Because I still think about y'all. I still talk to y'all. Like I still ask y'all for questions, not knowing if y'all answering or not. But I still like that spirit. I believe in that. I believe in
So,
that.
What do y'all believe happened when we die?
I think you go to heaven.
When you go to heaven, hell? Then you go to heaven, hell? Why you say that?
From religious beliefs.
Okay.
Now, from religious beliefs.
I'm saying
Okay,
this
great,
on my podcast,
great.
but I just want you to, I don't want you to answer now, but I want you to think of, because I know you read books and shit. Like,
Right.
I don't want nobody to get mad about this shit, but like, this is how I can be thinking sometimes. Like, but, all right, you say because of religion.
Right.
Why do most black folks believe in the Bible that's written by a white man and run with that shit and hold it to a high standard? And I know you read a lot of books, and I was like, when you answered, I was like, huh? Like,
Yeah.
Why you know what I'm saying? Like, why you? 'Cause I know you read a lot of books, and
Yeah.
you with that, you ain't with that like shit. Like,
Yeah.
why do we do that, bro?
Man, well, for me, this is my perspective on like religion. I do believe it's a higher power.
No doubt.
I do believe it's a God. I think it's
I believe in all that. Yeah, no doubt.
And for me, I read the Bible as a kid a lot, and it's a lot of good in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Also, but like for me, from like a racial standpoint, right? Because you said it's written by a white person.
A bunch of white men.
Yeah,
Niggas
yeah.
in the council of the motherfuckers
Yeah.
and took what they wanted and took it out. Like,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, I look at it like this, like the people that I like, who I name the person I named my son after, he was Christian. I live enough, you know what I'm saying?
I don't give a fuck with that, but why do we do that and we know who wrote the Bible and it's suppressed against us? That's all. I don't care who the fuck who you look up. Like, I don't give a shit about it. But why do we as black folks
I
put
mean,
so much trust in that Bible when it's
Yeah.
written by white people for white people to control and not?
But what I was
it
trying
got good shit.
the point that I was finna make is that, like, for me, when I look at people like Marcus Garvey or like Dr. You can use religion. I see religion from a racial standpoint as well. So meaning, like, you don't have to, like, even though they wrote it, you don't have to necessarily take it into account as white. Like, you can take it into account, because if you read the Bible,
You're saying you can take it into account as in common sense.
yeah,
Like what life, like how you look at shit.
Even if you read the Bible, the beginning, like Genesis and Exodus and all these places, it's all in Africa.
I'm not. I mean, I understand.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, bro, like,
But
I just don't understand,
Okay,
bro. Like,
okay,
Cause-
maybe you. Black people do.
They do.
feel
people
that way.
in general. I mean,
People
not
do.
people like black. Our
yeah.
people, our
But
culture is
I
more.
say I think this because, like I say, I believe in a high power, but I think as far as like not and I think a lot of them are the other way. How I look at it is how he's saying, like, yeah, white man wrote that, but what they're writing is what a black man and what comes from our culture. Now they're not writing all of it. What they're writing is what they want to write.
Yeah.
But in my mind, my common sense tells me, y'all know, like, what y'all putting is partially
like
true.
it's
It's partially true, but you're making it true
But-
for the benefit you.
Yeah.
Now
It's not, but it's not benefit. How is it benefit us?
no, but
you
look,
know, it's not, but this is how it benefits you when you know when we already know where everybody comes from.
Yeah.
We know where everybody comes from. This is how it's beneficial to me because I say, yeah, that white man wrote a book over and over. He's writing my story. He's writing our, you know what I'm saying? He's writing our story. He's just trying to manipulate it for himself. And he can get away with it because we don't have what they have to take over and do something about that. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. See, that's where the shit. We don't have the power. Why? Why not just stop doing it and fucking believe in something else?
Okay.
Why, if we know all these things and we argue and sit,
you're right.
Why say we don't have? We do have. You have a choice.
You're right.
You have a choice.
You're right. Okay, but what do we got to do to? What do everybody
use our minds? Use our own minds and use our own mind. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
you're right.
That's all I'm saying. Like,
you're right. But for anything to get published, for anything to get okayed, for anything to be all right, it goes through white folks. So your shit is not happening.
It's like
even if we stop being Christians,
it's like we don't even start to have a conversation. We don't even
had it.
We don't even like we ain't never had this conversation.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying like. People of our religion.
No doubt, but I'm not talking about those like those people are smarter than probably most people. I'm talking about random people in the hood that just or people that just trust in the Bible because it's the Bible and they say
it makes sense to me though because when you're the downtrodden.
What is that? What is that? The
like you at the bottom.
What'd you say? What is the
downtrodden?
Downtrodden.
You the downtrodden.
Okay.
You gotta like all the shit like we were just talking about earlier. Everywhere you go, South Carolina, St. Louis, Cali, Dallas, niggas are going through the same shit of this pain of killings, of drug, all this shit. People on drug, people homeless, all this shit, bro. We need something to believe in, bro, to even kind of make it through these days like this.
You gotta remember, just 2 grandmas ago, two grandmas, your great grandma. When your great grandma was born, she was a slave. That was just 2 grandmas ago for us.
Yeah.
It was just 2 grandmas ago for us.
I'm not debating.
Okay, so in a black house, the foundation is mama.
Yeah.
It's Big Mama, and if Big Mama goes this route and she has a belief in something and she passes it on, like you just
run with it and just go with it and don't question it.
They may question it.
They smarter than that,
No,
bro.
they a lot of question.
Because bro, like my wife told me this story about this black chick that she told her the story about every Thanksgiving they get the ham for Thanksgiving. They cut the end off, and finally one of the chicks was like, "Why we cut the end of the ham off?" He was like, "Because it's too big for the pot." That was the reason. They thought it was some kind of reason or some kind of recipe. It was just it's too big for the pot, so we cut the other. Nobody ever questioned. So all these generations just been cutting the ham off the pot instead of getting a bigger pot. And one person finally just, why do we do this? And that don't make no sense. Why we just don't get a bigger pot?
But I mean,
okay, B, how many times you think people have said why the fuck we do everything you could have questioned or think? A million people have said, why do we do this? And
that's one of the biggest things, bro.
Really?
All of us, that's one of the biggest, like, all of us, it's but this is one of the biggest things that runs the country and runs everything, and everybody believes in it.
Yeah.
And it brings wars, it brings death, it divides people, like, and everybody believes in this. Come on, bro. Like,
not everybody.
I mean, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Not everybody, bro.
But see, that's where it boils down to, because everybody believes in something.
Yeah.
It's just that what we believe in or what we were supposed to believe in.
What I'm saying
is that like the motherfuckers that's Muslim.
I ain't never read the Quran, but my wife has read, and she told me if you go look, it has the same similar stories, but it's not as gruesome, and they don't have some of the shit that the Bible has. It's not. It's not, you know what I'm saying? And people shit on people that read that believe in the Quran. Like, come on, bro. Like, why are you shitting on them? Like, cause they don't believe in what you believe in.
That's what it is. It's what we can't do is put what we haven't done was try to make one religion. We won't.
That's what it should know.
Exactly.
We need one religion, bro.
We won't.
No, we won't.
Muslims don't want to fuck with white folks.
I know that. No, some do, bro. Like
some do.
Malcolm X went out there and he fucked like
the ones that know. Yes.
Yeah,
They,
but-
like the ones that's over here,
Yeah.
they getting
So
told
the ones
something.
that, that's the ones you don't, that's the ones you weed out. Like them the ones you weed
But
out.
that's gonna be
But
every time.
you don't weed them out until you go to the homeland.
No doubt.
How many of us can go to the homeland, B?
I don't think you have to go to the homeland. You can get information to know what the religion is
Yeah.
about. You don't have to go to the homeland
okay.
to get the information, bro.
You're right, okay, but I'm still an outcast amongst all the Muslim here because I'm going by what they do over there. It's not what we do over here. So I'm
Outcasts
still
anyway. We black nigga. We been outcasts.
No, I'm saying as my religion. If in your religion, if you're trying to go against your religion, cut your head off. Because if you're trying to go, if Christianity or
I just think-
Jews are different in Jerusalem than how they are in America. If I try to do what they do in Jerusalem and how Jews are over in Jerusalem, like I go by the way they go by shit. I can't go to church here
Bro, they got
and I can't be
temples and
around.
shit. They got shit here, like that. For
You
people
can't-
that do that, but believe it, they got shit here. They got them in Richardson. They got them here. They got places. They got one in Mesquite, like a big ass mosque, bro. Where people like that, they can go and do they go there.
Is that what they're teaching over there, or is that
That's why they isolated.
But-
That's why they isolated.
Okay, and it's
because
so
they doing what they do they doing with
Okay.
the right shit. You know, they ain't doing what American tell them. They
Well,
doing
I
the
was-
right shit.
I would chime in like with Malcolm X, right? When he went over there to Mecca and everything, they asked him like, "Why y'all
hate white men?
why y'all calling yourselves like black Muslims? If y'all Muslims,
You just
Just
Muslim.
Muslim.
Muslim." And his response to that, he said, "Look, based off like what your religion teach, he was like in America, it's racial.
Yep.
Everything is racial." He was like, so even the Muslims that come from here, when they get to America, they change their whole perspective because that's what the culture.
Pushes you too.
Yeah, you know what
if
I'm
I'm
saying?
still gonna be Muslim, I
Yeah.
gotta
You
I gotta
gotta
go with what's going on.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
That's what I'm saying.
They don't have to.
You
don't
don't
have to.
you
That's
don't
all I'm
be
saying.
you
That's all I'm
don't. But
saying.
now I'm not choosing to have a
Yeah.
religion, or I'm choosing to just be like fuck what's going on because
That's
I've
all
been
I'm
taught
saying.
this and
I'm not
they
saying
teaching
that,
the
bro,
mix.
but all I'm saying is out there is just a small percentage. That's
Yeah.
all it is. You will be outcast, but it's out here.
But-
it's just a small percentage of it. It ain't big enough to
Yeah.
you to like do. It's a small percentage. That's all it is. And you don't want to be in that small percentage because you feel like you're going against the world now.
Yeah.
But then you got to do that if you really
That's
about
small.
your about your religion. You would do it.
That small
Like,
percentage is being black.
But I
That small
saying,
percentage is being black because now they outcast by a whole lot of other people.
Yeah.
If they choose to do otherwise, now they're not black, but I'm just saying in a religion style.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, well, they look at me because
Another-
we outcast already by being black, so now they're like, I gotta go.
But-
Hey, we pied now.
Yeah.
We pied now, goddamn. nigga.
But another thing too, though, I look at it is like this. Like he said, I like what he said. He said like they just pretty much wrote our history, wrote our story.
No doubt.
So like it's ours from the jump.
Yeah, just let
Yeah.
that white man
Okay.
be a narrative
Okay.
for what we done. And what
I
we-
agree. I agree with
just
that.
Let him, just
I
let him
agree with that.
narrate.
I guess I.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is some of the shit in the Bible contradicts itself and the morals and shit like that. That's what
That's where
I'm
you
like.
gotta pick your parts.
That's what I'm trying to like. That's what
I mean, but you got like for me, I take like into consideration like when I think of Bible stories, you say it's wars, it's this, that, third. In life, we got wars.
Okay.
Like I'm just gonna say it's wars we fighting amongst ourselves,
David.
amongst we fighting people. It.
I'm just
Even-
like when y'all say that. Yes, that's micro.
Yeah.
This is religion, race, and politics is like the biggest thing
Yeah.
that people. You know what I'm saying? Are scared to talk about or
Yeah.
niggas distance themselves because you got a different. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like I understand. Like all we
Yeah.
fighting the war every day,
But-
no doubt. But like when it comes to those like three things,
Yeah.
like it's big.
But
It's
you
big
gotta-
business.
you gotta know-
Exactly. That's why they can't come together.
Yeah.
Because there's so much money in those three big things.
And that's another thing that I.
You know what I'm saying?
no
Like,
doubt. And
it's
that, you
like-
fucking
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Fucking
So
right.
if we say let's do this shit together,
No doubt.
you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Everybody got a piece of the pie. No, somebody has to be on the bottom. Somebody got to be
No doubt.
grinding.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
And you
No
know,
doubt, no
another
doubt.
thing too, like
So you gotta the Bible says that. The Bible says, you know what I'm saying? It tells you, yeah, like
money and
yeah,
how
like
people fuck over other people for.
I know it has good morals and some of the shit, like I said, yes, some of the shit in the Bible, yes, I agree with totally 100%.
Right.
But some of it I just can't rock with.
Yeah.
Some of it I just can't rock with. Like, niggas turning
yeah. And I think that's
bread
what
into, like, I can't rock with that shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like,
Yeah.
you say you saw that, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know you making that shit up, boy.
But I mean, it comes down to faith, cause like it's certain things.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
It comes
no
down
doubt.
to faith, cause like
Yeah,
for
it
instance,
do.
like you take it like in a literal sense, like
No doubt.
Like,
no
in a
doubt.
sense
Nah,
of,
I take a
like-
lot of shit like that.
yeah,
in a literal sense.
like
no
I'm
no
just
doubt.
gonna say Jesus walked on water, like or he took 12 bread and fed the whole
No doubt.
everything, right? But it could be something I'm going through in my life right now that literally,
That helps you. That help.
no, I'm gonna say literally, shit looking impossible.
Mhm.
Like it's looking like I'm just gonna say for me right now, I want a house in like a year. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing things on whoop whoop whoop. You know, I want a house like in a year. It's looking impossible.
So you think that's like they use it as a metaphor? Like some
Yeah.
people take it as a metaphor.
Yeah,
some people
it's,
take
it's like a
Gotcha.
metaphor. I believe it was literal, but I believe like the
Gotcha.
metaphors.
Gotcha.
It's like
Yeah.
like it gives you that faith, and then like I'm just gonna say, if I get a house in a year, I'll be like, dang, that's like God taking 12 loaves of bread for my goddamn life.
No doubt. I understand
You
that. That makes a lot of sense.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Like,
makes a
and
lot of
it's
sense. That makes a lot of
and you
sense.
know you can talk about, and I mean it's throughout the Bible where you see.
So, alright, so what about parting the Red Sea? Nigga on the boat with all the fucking animals. Like, why even say those things? Like, that
But-
shit don't make sense.
But let me, like, from a scientific standpoint, we do know the world flooded.
Yes, we do know the word Florida, but you ain't have no lions on the boat with no motherfucking zebras. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like,
But-
niggas
like-
gotta eat, bro. Like,
But hold on. Take a minute. Take a minute to think about it. Scientifically, if you had a boat
Mhm.
that, you know what I'm saying, and it flooded or whatever, right? And he took these animals to, however he said, like 2 animals each.
two of them there.
Yeah, so everybody died during that moment because everything got flooded. How did reproduction happen if it didn't happen? You can't reproduce if
No
it's
doubt.
nothing there.
No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
You know-
that makes a lot of sense. Ain't nobody ever put it to me like I told you that the
Yeah.
other day. I live for those moments when I'm
Yeah.
stuck in
And
passionate about something that and
somebody
niggas
open
say
your
something
eyes,
like,
yeah,
okay,
Yeah.
Like go off
make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay, that
Thank
makes
you for
sense.
saying that because I didn't ever look at it.
I ain't never look at it like that.
Yeah.
That makes a lot
I
of
mean,
sense.
honestly, bro, like you have to. This is what I tell people about the Bible. And I remember I worked at Macy's one time, and this guy would go to church every day. I don't go to church. I read the Bible though. So we was talking. He was like, "I go to church, but he don't read the Bible." And he would act like his faith was more stronger than mine or whatever.
I can't stand that.
You know,
I can't
it's
stand
annoying.
that.
So anyway,
I
we
never
was
Bible
talking.
backwards and forwards like
We was talking about the Bible, and I was like, another thing too, you gotta take into, cause my grandma was a preacher, and they studied the Bible like religiously, crazy. So I was telling him like, when you read the Bible, you cannot think from a westernized
Yes.
point of view.
Yeah.
If
Don't
you're-
read it
What you mean by that? What you
in
mean
the
by that?
context it's in.
Yeah, like you can't read
Think like a Western. What you mean by
like a Western, not like European
Yeah,
white.
gotcha.
You
Yeah,
cannot
yeah,
read the
gotcha.
Bible
In
because
those eyes. Don't look at it from those that
yeah,
view.
because it's an Eastern religion, bro. The Bible started like it's in Africa, like it's from the East. It's not from the West.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was telling him like when you read the Bible, you got to understand the context, bro.
Gotcha.
Like if you read the Bible and they talking about, I'm just gonna say Moses coming from Egypt, and like I was telling you about Egypt. Like I say, Egypt was the place where everybody went, bro. That was like
That was like Vegas.
yeah.
Mecca, if that's where everybody.
It was the mecca of education.
Yeah.
Everybody from everywhere went there. You know what I'm saying? And if you read the Bible and you read these, you got to understand what's going on in Egypt at that time.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think it was one part where they was talking about the whales, like in I think it's Genesis, and you gotta understand why they was talking about whales because like Egypt had cutting edge technology. They was
Wells, like
Yeah.
water.
coming out.
yeah.
They had the great. I think they say even to this day we still use their system of like water and
Yeah, I know that
irrigation.
because we still studying the fucking pyramids.
Yeah.
How the fuck they put that shit up? Like,
Yeah.
this thing is impossible. How
They
they
Yeah.
still making
Sure.
robots. They
So
make-
it was
aliens or
Yeah,
some
yeah.
shit.
I
Like
can't
that.
think of the guy name. You know what I'm saying? But he was doing well. That's how he was making his money.
Gotcha.
Where you think he was learning from? The Egyptians.
Yeah.
And we all know Egyptians are black. We know Africa is black. He's in Africa.
We made math, science.
Yeah,
we made all that, and they stole,
Yeah.
took it, whatever, and then
the stories are
yeah,
ours, bro.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
No. Alright, I hear that, but like, so why do we believe in a white Jesus?
I don't think everybody believe in the white Jesus.
No, I'm not saying, but most people, like, if you
Yeah.
know,
White people believe in the white.
no, some black people do too, bro. Like, some black people do too, bro.
Yeah.
Don't get
Okay.
some black.
Well,
you
I'm not gonna say they don't. I'm not gonna say
I
that.
know what
It's
we
specific.
like. Some
It's
we
specific.
have a black Jesus or something like that, or some kind of, but like.
Yes.
But you gotta take into account how then that goes into like political science
Exactly.
and sociology.
Cleopatra was black, bro.
I know that.
The picture they didn't
It's
want her
white.
black.
I know.
Fucking
Yeah.
All the motherfuckers back in the day
Yeah.
was fucking
You
broke,
know
brown,
the
skin,
latest,
like.
you know the latest Statue of Liberty? She black.
Yeah.
They didn't want they didn't want her black. They told yes,
Yeah.
she's black.
So like when
You know what I'm saying?
So
That's how they.
Yeah.
So that's how you beat.
people, bro.
Yes, that's how you know what I'm saying. It's black. That's how
you
you
gotta
beat
think about
black
what you
people.
say.
You know what I'm saying?
Like what you say all
In
the
a
time.
literal sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Like think what you always say about us about reading, right? You say, man, I don't like to sit there and read. Woo, woo, woo. I'm a visual learner.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Visual is much more impactful than reading, or it's much more like because you basically like putting it in people's
Yes,
brains and
yeah.
their minds.
Yeah.
So you
And
gotta.
if you get it one way,
Yeah.
you stuck.
You
And if
stuck.
You can't, yeah.
Stuck
If
with
your
that
mind,
picture,
yeah,
stuck with that
yeah,
picture.
yeah.
So you know.
So somebody changed their channel.
Yeah. So you gotta take into consideration, like, even when you talk about black people, you gotta take into consideration, like, everything. It has been mass marketed
Yes.
to us
Yes.
in a white
Yeah.
point of view.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
All
so-
our schooling has been
Yeah.
white. All our schooling has been white. We don't get with it's not you know what I'm saying. So they for all the black people, some of these black people before us that was in school, went through school, is learning this. They
Yeah.
only teaching that like
Yeah.
this is what it is. So when your mama telling you, you believe her.
Mm-hmm.
You believe her until you get grown enough, and some of them be grown and still believe that, and some of them be like, I figured I
Like,
know
even
real.
it's something in the
You know what I'm
Bible
saying?
they talk about lepers.
Yeah.
Lepers, and I forgot how it
Skin
goes.
disease,
Yeah, like, but it's white. How did if a white person got lepers, you probably wouldn't see it a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? If it's on a black person, that's a skin disease. Basically, what they saying is like, if you think about it, like where they at and everything, they're black, and people who have white.
I
It's
guess
like-
I believe all the shit like people with black.
Yeah.
I believe all that shit. I guess.
Yeah.
You just
I just
you
don't
bother
understand
why
why.
so many people.
Why bother?
Maybe-
Why they don't ask that question. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't. Like
You gotta-
what you explaining, like
Yeah,
like,
but you know, like,
but like I guess
I'm
now,
going back
though,
to
like,
two
but
grandmas.
like now, bro, like we got like enough information where people should ask.
Yeah.
Questions. I just feel it's lazy. Like,
Yeah.
it's
It
just
really
lazy.
is.
Like it's just
Like
lazy.
I would say
now.
this about Christians, and I always say this. I even say this to my mom. I say Christians are the worst because they're the laziest.
It's like
The laziest
and that's
of the
what
laziest.
I guess that's what it is. To me,
Yeah.
like the laziness.
And when I say, like,
you
the-
quick to spit out these facts and just do it like, but
Yeah.
like really like dive into it.
Yeah, but
you ain't
like-
really trying to do that.
Even
bro.
like I said, bro would go to church every Sunday. I didn't go to church, but it's like he didn't understand certain
Yeah,
concepts that I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah.
to him.
Gotcha.
And it's like, bro, like, you lazy, bro. You not even like, you saying you this religious person, but you don't even research
You
it.
know, research it.
And like, even like, I used to always talk to people, and like, I remember when I worked at the library, this happened. It was a guy, we knew he was a preacher. So he had books on witchcraft and the devil and different things at the time, like different stuff. So me being a reader and knowing like how I think,
Mhm.
I didn't see nothing wrong with it. So the girl was like, "Oh, he got all that devil stuff." Woo, woo, woo."
I was finna say, I was like, what's wrong?
Oh,
I was
shit.
finna say, what's wrong with that? But
And I was
wanna know
like-
what's your explanation?
I was like, "Well, hold up, wait a minute. Y'all don't know why he's getting this book. Maybe he want to teach the congregation how the devil works,
Yeah.
and he's getting the information. Maybe
Spirits and
Yeah,
It
even-
could be so many reasons he got that book.
Even be
Yeah,
honest
yeah.
with you, bro, like the guy who I named my son after, and he's religious, right? Bro, he would literally use like he would talk about like he know the terms that like demonic stuff or say or whatever, demonic
Demonic,
yeah.
terminologies and stuff. And he would literally write in his book, he'll give you the definition of it, and he'll show you how black people were going through this shit. And I'd be like, whoa, bro, like, and he using a religious kind of thing, and this dude mad conscious.
Gotcha.
And you know what I'm saying? That's why I said, like, for me, I don't really like look at it like from like I used to back when I first.
You ain't that lazy type. Y'all niggas ain't that lazy. Y'all,
Yeah.
y'all question. I ain't questioning y'all.
Yeah.
It's the ones you question is the ones that have been beat and just been beat down to just believing. Like I say, 2 grandmas ago and before then, like the slavery, everything. And since we've been alive, black people have seen white people hoe us to the most. So even when we don't want to believe, if we don't want to believe in a white Jesus or nobody or any of that, like we still just out here, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, like you fuck. We like those that don't want to explore or even think like that, because I seen this life courses for other people was totally different.
Even,
you know what I'm
even
saying?
like
And
even like me and my mom, we had a conversation, right? And we was talking about I think I told you about this. About what's that it's a black religion that nobody voodoo. And I told my mom, I said, you know why they don't let us fuck with voodoo? And she was like, and why they try to say it's bad and it's demonic and it's that. I said, that's an African, voodoo is an African religion.
Real. And that shit real.
And I said, you know who was the first country who got freedom on the Western continent? When the French and all these people, English, all the people? I said, Haiti. How did they beat their oppressors? They used voodoo and killed.
What's the my bad cutting you off, but what's the, I got a concept of what voodoo is, but like what do you know the actual concept?
It's kind of like basically putting a spell on people.
Yeah.
Like an evil spell.
Like
That's what I was like. I always see dolls and shit, niggas poking the dolls and shit, like
Yeah.
that type of shit.
So they put voodoo on. They was using voodoo and they won. You think all the rest of the white countries gonna tell you, these black people use voodoo and they beat the shit out of us?
You know what's still a part of voodoo still to today? The hurricanes that how they hit.
Yeah.
Like you know how they hit. They hit the way that the Europeans brought Africans here. Like they hit every spot that white folks took niggas and fuck it up.
Yeah.
That was a part of voodoo. They said that's gonna be here to the end of time. Like they put a roots on that happening. Like y'all will forever go through that because that was evil.
Yeah.
Haitian voodoo.
Yeah, bro.
Haitian voodoo is a religion based on West African voodoo.
Yeah.
Practiced chiefly in Haiti in the Haitian diaspora. The word?
Diaspora.
Diaspora. You already knew that. You probably already saw that shit. Diaspora. What does that mean?
That's like they always say the black diaspora. That's like kind of like
you
black
always the economy.
Yeah, like it's like the black environment, the black area, the black people.
Practitioners are called voodooists or servants of the spirits. Voodooists believe in a distant and unknowable supreme creator. Bande. Last word.
You said it right.
Bande.
Yeah.
I always come to you.
I just be like shit.
When I don't know words, you around, and my wife around, I'll show them. I don't know this shit. Let me see if they know it, because they read books and shit. They're probably familiar with this word.
Yeah, but that was a religion. They don't talk about that.
I ain't never know that. That shit crazy.
Yeah, and you know Haiti is like, you know, and
that's crazy.
And when it gets down to it, so when Haiti became free, right, and we see how poor and struggling Haiti is, right, they locked them out economically.
Yeah.
They starved them out. So you know, I'm just gonna say Haiti can trade with nobody because America, all these, they got the ships to. If you from Russia and you want to trade for it, we'll blow that bitch up.
Niggas got the ships like, where's your voodoo at now?
So you know that's the thing, bro. Like they don't talk about that, bro. And if you ever hear like voodoo in America, like black people, white people, everybody say that shit bad. Leave that shit alone. But it's actually like was built. It actually is in history where black people
used for good.
For good, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I did not know that. I always, like you said, I always thought voodoo was bad.
Yeah.
I always thought that shit, because I saw that shit on Bad Boys, like, portraying, like, the Haitian niggas doing. Yeah, it's always some spooky scene or something, bro.
But see, what it was, like, I
guess it goes back to saying what that shit portrayed.
Exactly. It scared you to that because the people that was using it, they were using it for a purpose, a good cause, and you was like, why are they doing that to them? But you weren't seeing, you know what I'm saying, like that's a suspense in the movie or something you could be reading.
But you know, it's crazy.
Voodoo,
like I say, like that type of shit is like, well, I actually saw it in a documentary, and this guy, he's like Uncle Tom, but I ain't gonna lie, he does great research. He went to Harvard, got a white wife, everything. But he
Frederick Douglass.
Just trying to throw shots at me, nigga.
no, not at all.
I'm fucking with you, Curse.
Because what I'm trying to say is like he do a lot of black research. And on this little documentary or whatever, he actually went to Haiti and he was doing the whole voodoo thing or whatever.
You know his name was in,
Oh man, I can't think of
on
his name.
YouTube or
What you was watching on National Geographic?
It was actually on Netflix a couple of years ago. I can't find it now. You know, but he would literally go. He would go to like Mexico. He would go to South Place. Like
you just do what they
no, he would talk about the slaves
okay.
and how they came and how many slaves came there. And
To
he-
each like from Mexico, like Mexico, like in different places. Like,
yeah, like I mean, like from Africa, how they came from Africa and landed in Mexico, and what happened to these black people,
Gotcha.
what happened to these people in Brazil, what happened to these black people in Haiti, everywhere. And
Hold on, my bad. I don't want to cut you off, but I think we need to like, cause I wasn't big on like history and shit when I was younger. Like I didn't really care for it, but like talking to you and my wife about this type of shit, like that shit various. So I think I don't know. I want to do a podcast where I just ask you some history shit, cause I know you know a lot of shit. You probably schooled me on some shit.
Yeah.
Go back to your shit, bro, cause this shit right interesting as fuck.
But yeah, like history, like that's why for me, I love the fact that as a kid, I just loved history. And I always feel like I always say, like people always say history repeats itself, right? So how you change the course of history repeating itself is you actually have to know the history. If you don't know
I hated history for the opposite reason, just because the history they told us.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like I knew it was more to it.
yeah,
But I didn't want to. I was pissed at what we was being taught, that I didn't push myself to know more. You know what I'm saying? I didn't push myself, but I just didn't want to learn what the fuck. Yeah, I didn't want to learn what the fuck they was telling us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, like it's just like with everything, bro. Like you have to know if you
Gotta do your
don't
research.
talk about it if you don't know it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta.
you gonna look like a dick. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta know.
And then you gonna say something. Did you know? Well, hell no, that ain't. I'm finna show you.
Yeah. But you
Yeah,
know, I'm
shut
just
your dumb
gonna
ass
say,
up.
even
Shut your
when-
dumb ass up.
I feel like even when you talk about black people and race and why they with religion and everything, it's like you don't look at history. You don't value history.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's like the biggest to me
Yeah.
is the biggest problem with us killing ourselves. You don't
Yeah.
know the history.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With us, like with everything, bro. Anything you can think of, mother relationships, dad's not been. All this shit is history, bro.
Yeah.
And if you don't read the history, you're not gonna know, and you're not gonna make changes for you and your family. It's that simple.
That sounds simple. As
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah, it is. It's
It ain't no order. Man.
It ain't no, you know what I'm saying?
And with that, like you saying, when you saying why as far as the Christianity or like why people believe, like why it hasn't come to a head of a joint like that, because what I'm taking from what he's saying, he wants the history. I do too, like you do too, but like the history you want, you gonna take that and you're going to push you and your family before anything. Like you got to make sure you and yours have it completely. I want if I'm gonna take this shit serious, I'm gonna make sure all y'all know what the fuck is going on, and I can't really go push it on other people. So I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, like. So like it's a whole lot you got to put on your. It's a lot you got to put on yourself, and it's not if you if that's what you
But
got.
I think
but
too, I take into
you're not worried about the next motherfucker, because I need to make sure
Yeah.
I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and my kids, my DNA is fine.
I guess that's.
And
from
I
there,
think,
it'll pass on.
why I think another thing with like black people and like power and dealing with shit, you have no agenda. Like, what is your agenda? Like, that's why people do things to you, because you don't go into it with an agenda. Like, you don't go into. I don't go like when you go and read the Bible. Like, go into it with an agenda. Go into it with a black agenda.
Just not to read it.
Just not to read it, bro. Like when you read a book, like it's an agenda. It's like white people do it, Asian people do it. When Asian kids are kicking everybody ass in
So
school.
it's agenda to like, I'm gonna go in to learn something. That's my agenda, to learn something.
Yeah,
How is that gonna make your child? How's it gonna make that person feel? That person that's like, y'all juicy, y'all juicy. I've been juiced to this point, and y'all steady trying to juice me.
Right.
Like I'm confused, I'm bothered. Fuck this. Fuck y'all.
I don't
You know what I'm
think,
saying?
I don't
Like
think you can be.
you ain't gotta go that way.
I don't think you can be. Well, you can, but I don't think it's that much confused about if you know the truth. Like if you know what you saying is facts and truth, like how can it be confused? You, the person I'm telling, you trying to debate me, you confused. I'm not confused. Like I know what I'm
Okay.
telling you is facts, and you know what I'm saying. Like
Yes, but what you telling that are facts are F's for your grade.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
but they don't.
You have to
But,
finesse.
like
it.
No,
that-
no, you know that you gotta finesse it, but like you said, Nipsey and them dropped out of knowledge and they made it
Yes.
to where they didn't
Yes.
need school is not like I tell
You're
you,
right,
school
you're
is not
right.
everything. You can
Yeah, you still can be
you
what
can
you
make
wanna
something
be.
without going to
Yeah.
fucking school. You don't need
Yeah.
them grades. You don't that's
That's not
bullshit they
everything.
teaching you.
Yeah.
They not teaching you for the real world, they teaching
True.
you bullshit.
But
like
you,
that.
but are you? If Trey doesn't say, "I want to know the fucking truth," you're not letting him drop out. And even if he probably did want to know the fucking truth, you wouldn't let him drop out.
No.
He would have to just leave your house on his own at 16,
And if,
at
and,
15.
and if he that strong about his convictions, do your thing, bro.
True,
And like
true.
you standing on your own.
True.
I be pissed off and mad, but
True.
in my deep down, I'm like, this nigga standing for what he believes
True.
in. No matter
Okay.
what Pop say or whatever, he's
Yes.
standing for what he believes in, and I can rock with. I can be pissed off, but I can rock with you, bro.
But
I'll be mad.
We haven't experienced that.
No doubt,
We
no
haven't
doubt,
looked at
no
that,
doubt,
but
no doubt.
Think about.
No doubt.
Think about you wanting to know the fucking truth, and your parents are saying, "Well, your ass going to school. If you ain't, get the hell up out of here. You ain't got nowhere to go." Now it's like, fuck my mama and them, fuck my dad and them. Like I'm on my own. I'm on my own, and I want to know the truth. So yeah, that you can say that, but at the same time that like your child, your child. We know because we've been there as kids too. You're gonna go through so much trying to figure out the truth, trying to figure out yourself, and get somewhere comfortable and be happy. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if I can't be like if my folks saying I gotta move around because what I believe in or what I think is right, they don't, you know what I'm saying, that they don't rock like that. Now where the fuck am I gonna go?
I guess that's I guess that's not what I'm talking about. Because what if my son came and told me something to believe in and I didn't believe in? I'm not kicking you out of my house because I don't believe in what you believe. I'm not saying
No,
that. Like
no,
I'm not saying like because I don't believe in your views, you got to get out of my house.
You don't. But he's saying I don't want to go to school no more. Dad, I'm dropping out of school because I can learn. That's that story.
Okay, maybe
If
and that we can have a discussion.
Okay,
Can we homeschool?
okay.
Can we do something else?
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna just give up and be like, well, you
Yes,
want to drop out of
yeah.
school and go. Nah,
Yeah.
we got other options.
True.
Like you ain't gotta go to school and you can go learn. We can do homeschooling. You can teach yourself and learn
You
the
right.
shit you wanna learn. Like I'm
You
not
right.
just giving up on you. Like nah, that's
You not.
Yeah,
You
no,
not.
yeah.
How many motherfucking families that we
No
come
doubt.
up with
No doubt. No
and
doubt.
that you still know to today,
No doubt.
people
No
are
doubt.
like that. If you ain't doing what I say in my motherfucking house,
No doubt.
kick rocks.
No doubt.
Kick rocks. Oh,
No
you
doubt.
think you think you running something? Let that doorknob split you with a good Lord hit you.
That shit need to change too. Like,
Yes. Like I'm so bothered.
You need
I
to
used to be so.
you need
I'm
to
so bothered
support,
with.
bro.
Yes, I'm so
Like,
bothered. I used to be like,
you be
bro, you
lagging,
know
like-
how many times I heard it in my house with different folks from Warren, Deontay, me, Misha Red, to your house, to Sam house, to every black person I knew. Every black person I knew. I never heard this in a Mexican home and been in apartments, been in white folks' houses or apartments. Never heard them say, can't wait for your ass to get 18 when you graduate, you getting up out of here. What?
I hate that.
You know what I'm saying?
bro,
Like,
like you preparing me like
yeah, like,
But
like
you know what's crazy? Like I had a different upbringing. So
No doubt.
it wasn't pushed on you to be like, you gotta get up out of here.
This is the thing though, like my mom would talk to us. So like when we get towards graduation and everything, and you know I'd be like, oh, you know I'm 18, I'll be grown. My mom would be like, no, you not grown. You know what I'm saying? I still have to guide you into the right direction at 18. Even I would say up until like 20, 22, 23, 24. She's even to this day she's still like it's a guidance. It's like and some people will get it confused, like family members, they'll be like, oh, Eric just listen to everything you say. She be like, nah, Eric do what the fuck he really wanna do. He just take my advice. He's just a kid that actually, if I tell him something and he think it's good for him,
He gonna use it.
he gonna use it.
that's how I want my kid to be.
And
But yeah, like I say, see, you had a totally
That's
different
what I tell him all
upbringing.
the time. He rare.
You had,
I'm like, nigga, you rare.
You had a totally different upbringing because it was when your ass graduate, you're gone.
And then,
You don't.
that's,
And if you add-
and that's like a setup. Like when you 18, like
You know
I ain't
you
got
gotta
no
go.
job. Yeah, you know I ain't got no
you gotta
job.
go.
You know I ain't.
Like, and it's not that, like, and it sucks because I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it would have happened, you know what I'm saying, because my granny would let us come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? She, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like if a nigga didn't, like if you didn't want to like leave, you like it was already beating your head to be like, I'm gonna be gone.
Yeah.
You started working at 15 summer jobs,
Yeah.
and if your ass wasn't playing sports, you worked all year round when you got out of school. So yeah, like we just got the total opposite of but we was told at 18, yes, ain't grown. You telling us we ain't grown.
You telling me to get up out of here.
At the same time, you ain't guiding me to be grown. You just telling me, you know what I'm saying, you think you're grown.
Yeah.
It's gonna learn. Teach me.
Yeah.
Teach me before I learn the hard way. And it was always, think you know everything. No, we don't think we know everything. You're never putting what your mama was putting on you, which was giving you a lesson that you can take to the streets, you can take to something that you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be in, where you can be like, okay, when I run across that, I know how to handle, go by it. If I'm gonna go this way, go. We didn't. It was never a conversation. Yeah, it was never a conversation of talking about.
Yeah.
Do this and do that. It was the conversation was, what you gonna do with your friend? If one of your partners smoking some weed, what you gonna do? And your response, you couldn't get all the way out. See. And you never finished. They never got your aspect of what you were gonna do. They just drilled you on what you think you know everything. That's why a nigga don't do this and that. And we didn't have the relationship to be able to say, Mama, Daddy, bye, because we knew you was gonna overtake the conversation. It wasn't gonna be a lesson learned.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Cause I talk with my kids, bro.
They did a lesson.
Sex, all that shit. And wife be like, yo, I be like, baby,
They asked.
Like, nah, just if like we see something
Oh,
or
yeah,
like,
yeah.
like it ain't. It's normal to have sex. Like, don't think that's not gross. Like people like, nah. I try to school them, bro. Like and just.
I got that. My granny taught us that. It was just
my mama didn't like. My mama like I was telling my son. I was like, bro, when I was like 11, I used to get these pee stains on my front of my drawers. And my auntie, when I used to go to the house every weekend, my cousin, and she used to wash my clothes. She'd be like, why you got these pee stains on your drawers? Do you know how to piss? I was like, yeah. And she was like, show me. And I was like, no. She was like, no. Because she was a doctor. She was like, show me. I'm going to show you how to actually piss. And she was like, pull your penis. And I pulled my penis. I was kind of nervous and I'm pissing over there. And she was like, I shook it and I put it back in. She was like, see, that's your problem. She was like, you shook it once. You got to shake it and make sure all that off. Because if it's still on there and you put it back in your drawers, that ring is going to get bigger and bigger around your drawers. And you'll see that. And I was like, huh. And I knew how. And she showed me when I was 12 how to put a condom on a fucking cucumber. She, all my little cousin there showed us and pulled that bitch out and showed us. I was like, I'm not having sex right now, but in my mind, I'm like, that seed is there. That seed is there because it's gonna happen. It's sooner or later, and I need to know how to do these things. But nah, none of them come. Like I had those conversations with my kids now, bro. Like
my mom, she used to. This is the thing. She fed us information bit by bit. When she always said it's like.
When it's the appropriate time.
Yeah, even like now with us being grown. She tell me all day. She tells me all the time, like, I feed you certain informations a little bit more because you take it differently.
I don't know that.
Then I will feed
she
you
know
to
her personality.
Yeah,
she knows her personality.
She was like, you know, even with with your sisters, you was like
our parents are like that. They know who can take what. Like some of them weak. Your mama be like, hey, you better be there for
she, you know, it's just she was like you take, you know, my sisters. She was like I had to feed her a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she just always, and it like I'm just gonna say 10 years old, 11 years old, she talked to us about sex. Or she'll talk to us about different shit
in the world that you don't use in the world.
Yeah, like, you know, just different shit that like, you know.
It wasn't finna happen no time soon.
It's gonna happen.
It's going, I got them stories from, but like, you know, I always tell you I got them early because Dan Warren was in the house too. I had a brother and a cousin in the house that was 5 years older than us. So when I'm 8, they 13, and it's time to talk about sex. So I'm learning sex at 8. And what my granny said, y'all got some hair, y'all getting your hairs on your body. You must got some ass here running around, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she would, what you do? Tell me, show me what you know what I'm saying? So we like, and she'd tell all the boys, Misha was the only girl in the house. Get the hell out, Misha couldn't be in there. But my granny would have her conversations with Misha on her own because that ain't nothing for us to know about. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shit, I knew it. We knew everything so early. That's why they were trying to get booty in 6th grade.
It's funny because like my dad's mom, I was real close to her, and like when we used to go to her house on the weekend, it was the same thing. She was a preacher, She will feed us sex.
Yeah.
I remember we were like watching porn. And we was talking about porn one time, and we was like, oh, they go for, she said, in reality, you ain't going that goddamn low. Like, that's fake.
Yeah.
She would tell us from the rip, that shit fake. That's not real.
His dick taped to his leg. he ain't penetrating nothing.
Yeah, shit, they be going long. He be like, bro.
And she was like, and then she would tell us.
The flick, an hour and a half, like, he fucked for, like, they made out for 30 minutes and he fucked for a whole hour.
And my grandma would say to us too.
Or nothing.
My grandma would say to us too. She was like, I'm a woman. I can go as long as
Anybody can.
anybody can. Y'all gonna cut off somehow, sometime.
My wife don't understand this shit. I'm like, babe.
We gonna tap out.
Once my shit like a couple of shit going limp, it ain't coming up.
Yeah.
Like you can try,
No more.
it's done. Like this.
I
Like,
gotta-
you can keep going. Like
I have to regenerate.
yeah, I gotta
Go
take
to
a
bed.
break. I gotta chill, take a nap or something, get back
Yeah.
up. But
My
like,
battery is on low.
Yeah.
yeah.
She would tell
When
me.
when the phone go to tripping, that's when the dick go to doing after the third or fourth one. You're like, yeah, it ain't.
But she would let us know stuff too, like, you know what I'm saying. I had a couple people like that just talk to us, just talk to.
Yeah, I don't know. I like talking to life with youngsters, with kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I tell mine.
Like life, just
Yeah.
life shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
I know
you
my
ain't
kids
doing
be
this
looking
shit
at
now.
me crazy.
Yeah.
I know your kids be looking at you crazy when you be like, why did daddy even say tell us that? Like,
Lily said that. Lily, she
Yeah.
like me. She be the one that asks the questions when I say something. But
Lydia
Why?
is which one?
the middle, she
Okay.
the one that she left-handed. She make the
Yeah.
music like me. She be on videos like she.
she
just a
gonna
fucking
question.
female.
She gonna
She
question
just a
everything.
female, like,
Yeah, she gonna question. If you say something, she gonna ask
She gonna
why.
Yeah,
Why?
anything I tell
would
her,
that
I gotta have.
You better have the explanation
reinforcement.
for
Like,
it,
yeah, I
yeah.
better have an explanation for it if I tell her anything.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? She with the. I ain't,
If he
you ain't
if
just
he
tell, she got
if he,
just like me,
if
bro.
he can't tell her, she gonna go find it. Like, yeah,
It's just like me,
yeah.
bro. Like with the literal shit. Like I be like, God, stop being so goddamn literal. You know what I be thinking like, I be doing
That's
that
me.
same shit.
That's me.
Oh, speaking of, I got this nigga here on the pod. Look, I ain't got a problem, but niggas think I be getting mad. Go ahead.
We good. Go ahead.
Alright, niggas think I be getting mad when I be arguing or whatever. I'm just passionate about my
Oh
shit.
yeah.
I'm just loud, but the nigga Ro do the best impression of me. When I'm arguing, bro, that nigga did that shit the other day, that nigga was dead on. I'm like,
Dead on. Wow,
that's
my nigga.
me, bro. Like, to the T, my nigga, the way I argue, bro.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, bro, like, I don't want nobody to think I be getting upset.
Nah.
I'm just passionate about what I'm talking about. I ain't.
No,
and my
I wouldn't
voice
even,
loud.
I wouldn't even say that. I would say that you get upset. You're just not. It's not to be taken like literally. What you're saying. Don't take what I'm saying literally because I'm so passionate about what I'm saying. Like I'm gonna get upset with what you're saying, but I'm upset in a way that we can debate my opinion. I'm not upset to where I want to argue and fight you.
bro. I ain't trying
Yeah,
to.
you
Ain't
dumb.
never
or
like
something.
that.
No, it's
Never.
never.
I ain't gonna lie. It was one time we had, I don't know what it was.
Who, me and you?
It was me, you, and Ed.
Uh,
And I think we was about like, I can't remember what it was. And I think Ro was here too. We had an argument, bro. And you was like, oh my fucking God.
Who, me?
Yeah, that's him. That's him. How the fuck? Yeah, he walked in. Let me go. I gotta go inside for a second. He'll go inside for a second. He'll go tell his old lady. I gotta go tell baby this. He's like, what? You better not go tell her shit, nigga. We debating. Cause me and Erica was just talking about this shit. I gotta tell her. Yeah. What the fuck?
I'm fucking with y'all, bro.
We'll do that shit.
And what be funny, like I was telling my best friend, I said, what's even funny about B? I said he be loud, he be animated, he be like, he'll storm off. I said, bro, and I be sitting there like, I don't care about you getting all that, bro.
Yeah.
I said what I said, like, period. We just have to agree to disagree.
But that's what it's gonna have to be.
Yeah, that's what it is,
But
bro.
It's hard. It's hard. Like until you say.
We're gonna
Okay.
have to
No, until you tell him this is how you got to get him off that high horse just to bring it back down because he's not stopping until you fucking either comprehend or understand or somewhat, you know what I'm saying? You, like I said, you gotta just cut it off with like, V, I get what you're saying, but this is just how I feel. And he gonna be like, oh, okay, all right, now. But because he gonna like, I thought you just could get what I was saying. No, I got every fucking bit what you saying. But what you saying, my knowledge and bringing tells me I'm going to do it this way, or I care about this more than, you know what I'm saying?
It'd be hilarious to me because I'd be like, it's like I just be talking to him, I'd be telling him my point of view like this. Like, you know, like this, you know, just nigga.
He be sweating. What's up? Bro. So, my nigga, he get
Hey, look, I didn't notice that shit until I started doing these podcasts. I started looking, I be like, oh, you be on there whole loud like a bitch. Like,
it was one time when your brother was over here, bro.
I know when it was, they got into it about their daddy.
Nah, I wasn't there.
I think he was there that day too.
Nah, but it
wasn't like they got into it about their daddy. It wasn't a bad thing. It was just like conversing about why I'm not fucking with my dad.
Nah, it was another time. It was like when I kind of like started, like I was hanging around y'all a little bit more. So we was filming Jeffrey, and he was like running out of breath, and he was like kind of like, you know. And so V giving him like some real good
pointers.
advice.
Trying to give him some pointers.
Yeah.
Like that brother, you giving that nigga tough brother they love.
Yeah,
you don't want to see him fail.
Yeah.
He was taking it out.
He always take it that way.
Yeah, you know, and I like I'm sitting here as a, I know
outsider.
how, as an outsider looking in, and I see like how you love your brother, how you trying to literally just help him be better.
Yeah.
But I understood that like I always say, giving advice, receiving advice, it comes to how are you putting it.
Yeah,
and
I gotta reciprocate it.
Yeah,
you gotta make it to where I can really reciprocate it.
So like I was like I'll be talking to Jeffrey, like, and I said something like, you know, Jeffrey, you're doing good. You know, it's good, man. You know, just, and he was like, get the fuck out of here, Curse. You doing good, and I was just like, damn,
shut that shit up.
Yeah. And I was like, damn, bro, but I was like, I just looking from the outside, I was like, it's just the way you giving it.
No doubt.
Giving it, bro.
And that's something I learned over the years. Like I talk about that all the time. Like, you gotta know your personnel. You gotta know sometimes I just give niggas my criticism. Whoever would have fucked with you. But now, like, I'm starting to understand. Like, you gotta know that everybody don't take it. Everybody, I tell you guys, everybody ain't built like me.
Yeah.
The way you think, everybody ain't built like you.
When you say know your personnel, like, because I'm how you were with Jeffrey, you know, I'm always straightforward with any and everybody. I will be quiet. I won't entertain it. I won't entertain it. No, like before, because if I know if like you the type, if I say this to such, it's gonna go left, and I don't want it to go left. I know what I mean by. I know what I mean by, but sometimes I'm just like,
it won't come out wrong if I say this. I'm not
gonna waste my breath and do that. Yeah,
no doubt.
Like it be like certain things like I'm just using like family members, like
family members,
you know. I'm gonna use my cousin, like Mike. So one day, he used to say this shit all the time. He would say, man, you know, if this job fired me, you know what I'm saying, like they'd be losing like a lot.
Place your ass in the city.
And like I wouldn't say, like I was telling my mom, like I wouldn't say nothing though. And I was like telling her, I was like, I wouldn't say nothing because I didn't want him to like, I didn't know how to put it to him. You know what I'm saying?
Not that important.
Yeah, like I didn't want to.
It's a nigga that can get that spot just like this. It's somebody more classified for that spot. I mean, or you know what I'm saying, well deserving of that spot.
Yeah, and I wouldn't want to like. And I was telling
you know the truth. You like this nigga ain't gonna be
you know I can't really like.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? And like my mama, she'll kind of get on me sometimes about that.
For letting people slide. Like, no, baby, tell them what it is.
And her thing.
Like for what? I ain't got time.
Her thing is like.
True.
My mom is like. My mom is like. She don't let you get shit off. She don't let you know off the rip anything. She don't give you the truth. And she would tell me when I was a kid, she would say, I think that's why some people probably think you slow or not comprehending or whatever.
Because you wouldn't be straightforward.
You just let people, she was like, you let people, even though you know they bullshitting you, you know they lying to you, You ain't call him out on it. But I would like I tell my mom like different stories, and I tell her like, you know, that's some bullshit. Lie to my face like
entertaining.
yeah, and she'll be like, you ain't tell him that. And I'll be like, nah, cause like I didn't want.
That's what he believes.
Yeah, like,
he happy shit. All do you think,
he
bro?
believed that in his
He
head.
believed that in his head.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
alright,
but in
that's
my
it.
head, you know, that's
Like,
like
in my head, like,
that shit crazy. It's
all right,
like,
bro.
See, and when it come to that, like, when I don't say shit, it's because I don't know you like that.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
I don't know you
Yeah,
like
if I don't know you
that.
like that, that's
like,
like
anybody I
that's
know,
what
I'm
it's
gonna
like.
give it to you.
No, that's what it's. I guess
I'm
the
give it
niggas
to
I
you.
know, if you say some
Yeah.
bullshit, I'm like, hold on,
I'ma
bro.
give it
Like,
to you.
but like
I'ma give
niggas
it
I
to
don't know, like,
Yeah, like I hate to be in a room full of people and the conversation is something that I really want to speak on too.
man, you can't.
Yeah, and I'm like,
I don't know you niggas.
yeah,
bro.
like 4 or 5 of y'all gonna be like, what? Like y'all, and that's just me, and that's just y'all. But yeah, I keep it to myself. But when your mama saying, yeah, like you not saying nothing, people are going to continue. People are that's like not standing up for yourself in a sense. Not you are, but she's saying you letting people steady lie to you and you don't say nothing. It's like you letting the nigga steady hit you and you ain't hitting back.
Yeah.
But
You know what I'm saying?
but I
These are close people
I guess
though.
I disagree because if it ain't affecting him, why? If it ain't affecting his life,
Yeah.
or it's just
It-
if a nigga saying some shit like, if you
True.
want to do that, talk that bullshit, that's you. Like I ain't got
True,
nothing to do
but
with that.
I guess it's
with the people you close to, like,
Exactly.
if you don't know those niggas and they talking
but see,
that
that's where it's affected because the people that's
Yeah.
lying to him is family members, uncles, aunties, or
I like
whatever.
talking about, man,
Yeah, so she would be like, why you ain't saying? Why you
tell
ain't
about
saying?
niggas at your job?
Yeah,
Just like random people that just bullshit
but
you.
nah,
Like,
but it's like
mostly family.
It could be family.
It could be
members,
anybody,
like,
right?
And
Yeah.
just like I really don't call you out. I'm not gonna call you out on your shit. Like I just be like, I know your shit. I know you bullshit.
only way I'm gonna do that, call you out on your shit, if you try to call me out on my shit and try to make me seem like you doing better than me or this, then I'm gonna call you out and be like, okay, you wanna put it all on the table? Let's do that then. Like,
Yeah.
but if you ain't like, I ain't trying, okay, that's what you believe, bro, do you? Like,
That's why.
I disagree, but do you?
I just feel like if I'm ever asked anything, it's to if you talking to me and if I'm talking to somebody and I'm asked something, I'm gonna give it to you how I feel.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be, well, you do what you want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you asked me,
Yeah.
don't you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking for me why I don't like that or why I do like whatever. It's not to be like, yeah. So, and I tell them for like you, I'm answering this on my feelings of what you asked me, bruh. What you think about? How would that make you feel? They said, what you would have done? And yeah, I'm speaking for me.
And you know what? Niggas, I love looking at niggas' face when they come to you and they be like, I know this nigga gonna agree with me.
Oh yeah.
And you hit them with that.
Yeah.
They left and they like,
You the same.
And sometimes it happens kind of it happen like
just naturally.
yeah, but sometimes it happen naturally like somebody could be saying something to me, and I would say like, hey, that's crazy. Woo-woo. I wouldn't say, but I like tell them like, and that I do see sometimes when people would be like,
That was rude. That was harsh.
no,
Like,
that makes sense.
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Like they start, you see their mind working, my
Yeah.
nigga. Like,
Yeah.
Why didn't I think that?
Why did I think that way?
Yeah.
oh, okay.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. I love that
That
shit.
mess
Bro.
them up,
I love
man.
niggas do that to me too. When I
Yeah,
be,
yeah.
and I sit there be like, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
I eat you a lot. It be
No doubt.
funny.
No doubt.
Yeah.
It be funny.
No doubt.
It's like you always.
No doubt.
I get V with a lot of that shit.
No doubt.
Like V say,
Yeah.
No doubt.
he wants to.
I want to
know.
learn. I'm
He
curious.
wanna-
Yeah,
I'm
like-
very curious. Like I want to know shit. And if I don't know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna argue my points on this.
Yeah.
Like,
He's set in his ways too
Yeah.
until he hears another reason.
but I'm gonna tell you my ways and want
Yeah.
you to debunk my. And I'm gonna listen to what you saying.
Yeah.
And if it makes
It
sense,
cracks me up though, cause like for you, I remember when we was talking on a podcast and you was like, we was talking about Sam and the pigs.
oh yeah,
The corona. And it was like I was like agreeing, and I was like, but I disagree with you. And you like nigga, okay, okay, please go further.
Elaborate.
Yeah, and then when I elaborate, you'll be like,
Oh, yeah. All right.
I need to know. I need to know, bro. I'm curious, bro. I'm very curious.
and
bro.
then be cracking me up. But I mean, that's one thing I do respect about you is like you're able to take things and change it.
No doubt. That's
Some
what-
people, I don't even lie. Sometimes, bro, I can get stuck in my ways and like, you can be tell like it's really with my mom. Like my mom, like people would be like, oh, he just listen to it, but it'd be like like she'll tell him like it'd be like pulling teeth sometimes, like us going back and forth. Like, bro ain't just always listening to me, and we have like real, and I just be like, no, you know, but I tell my mom, I be like, I ain't gonna lie, you always hit me with that stuff that I don't want to do.
Yeah.
It's good for me,
Yeah.
but I don't want to do it. And
She
that's
put it on you. You're like, but even though we gonna argue this, I'm gonna put this shit on your brain,
Yeah.
so you know, hey,
Yeah.
Mama right about what she's saying. It's just not what I want to hear at the time.
and I tell her, I'd be like, that'd be your thing. It'd be like, I really just didn't want to hear that, bro. I didn't really want to.
That's the raw. That's the raw. A lot of people don't want to hear the raw. I don't want to hear. Yes, you're slipping,
Yeah.
and you could be doing this. And you're like,
But people-
don't be
Like,
telling me
niggas
what
take
I could
that-
be doing
yeah.
better. Yeah, niggas don't
You take that as you talking on you hating
Yeah.
on them, bro. Like
That's
nah,
that's the person that love you the most. The
Yeah.
person that's gonna
tell you that shit.
Yes, that's the person. The motherfucker like, bro,
Yeah,
you swear, don't worry about that. Like, nah, bro, be solid with me, fool. You know what I'm saying? Be
Yeah.
solid with me.
And
Because I'm asking you.
And it be that thing like where you just be like, man, you know, like, and I just be telling her, like, man, like, you know, you just, it be a lot. It's not like oh, I talk to my mama throughout the week, and it's like, nah, it be kind of be sometimes like damn near every time we talk. It's the raw.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
Kids, family, what you should be doing, what you ain't doing, what you know, and it be truthful,
Yeah.
but it be like, I just didn't want.
Yeah, not right now, mama.
I ain't
Not
I
right
don't
now.
know. I don't know if that's why my family distant away from me. Cause every time I give them raw, like they ask me some shit, I'm going give it to them raw, and I don't they be upset, like, cause I don't know, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
But how I was saying, like, with being like that, I like, you said it just a minute ago, like,
You got some more scores over there?
yeah, like, with when it comes down to like everything or with any and everything, you know how we say, you pick your battle this or why you do, like, I know like the shit I may ask, or the shit like I think of I don't know if y'all believe in like zodiacs and shit like that, but Capricorns they think too much about
Virgo's good for their head.
yeah, like about like killing somebody. I'm gonna think of a million different ways to kill somebody instead of just one. Like, I'm gonna shoot the nigga in the head. No, I wanna skin him and torture him for a month. I wanna, you know what I'm saying? Like but it could be anything, any topic that makes me wanna think. I'm gonna think about it all 100 good things, 100 bad things. You know what I'm saying? Because any of those could happen, and I wanna be telling myself that I want to somewhat try to be prepared. So, like I say, my granny was raising me like, baby, it's all out here. The same way I told you, I was just saying, like, I was raised that my granny used to say, yeah, that's your motherfucking best friend. Said both of your ass got life. You gonna see if it's your best friend then? Are you like, yeah, like, I know you rock with me, and I never believe he gonna rat on me. But if he did, in my head, I'm like, I can't put it past him. I don't be, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, even when I do dumb shit, I may know, like, bro, you don't do that, but I already know that I'm fine with the outcomes of whatever it is, because I know what I'm gonna do. Like, I could not do something and be like, yeah, I already know the outcome, but because like I said, I think about everything that could happen. So I be like, yeah, bro, they like, this gonna happen when you do that. Like, I'm fine with that happening. I'm fine with it. Like, I done told myself, like, if the motherfucker do this, if the motherfucker do that, if that don't happen, if this do happen, like, I'm fine with all of it, because how I feel about whatever the situation may be. So I try to not, like, or how people, you know how you say, or when people like, Ed, you know, Ed got $1 million. What would you do if you, I would do, bro? But that ain't.
Ed is
That's not
annoying.
cool.
I hate.
That ain't right.
Yeah,
That ain't. And I be like,
I'm a
fine.
lawyer.
I hate it. He's annoying.
But why? He asked me why something. I got my reasons for everything of why.
He asked you the same question.
I hit Ed with you.
Yeah, that's what he tried to do.
Ed,
That's
you
what-
like I do hit him with nigga. That's just me. I'm gonna do it. That's how I'm gonna do it. He trying to like bad.
Yeah, he follow.
Like,
Yeah, he follow
I
back.
ain't gonna tell you why nigga. This is how I'm gonna do it. Like this is how I feel. Like he kind of bad guy.
I be
But
like,
he there for that if you want to go back and forth.
Yeah,
He gonna do it out there.
Yeah, like you said, he gonna
He
ask
trying
the
to
same
trap you
question.
in.
Yeah.
He gonna ask you a question. Yeah, same question, different fucking ways and
yeah,
shit.
same-
Oh, so you gonna say that? I just asked you.
and I be
And
like,
you said-
fucking
yeah.
yeah, bro.
Yeah,
What
come
the
on,
fuck,
bro.
bro? It's the same
Yeah.
question, bro. It's the same answer.
Yeah, you're not tricking me with how you
Yeah.
manipulating the words. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question. Are you petty?
Yes, to an extent. I am petty. I am not petty with like how would okay? What do you mean by petty? Like explain or define your
Like
petty.
50 Cent petty.
What you mean?
Like, are you 50 Cent petty?
Oh hell no, I'm not. No.
Oh, okay.
No. I would say I'm petty to like my
I'm gonna erase my mind.
I'm petty to and I can say what I'm petty to like and what's my main reason for being petty about it, like mainly with my loved ones. Like if I'm willing to break my back about any and everything and I can't get that from you, I'm petty. Yes, I'm petty. I'm very petty. You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm stubborn as shit.
because my pettiness is going. I'm a put my pettiness on you of fuck you too then.
Yeah.
Because I said because I believed in you in a way like. So now you finna get you know what I'm saying? Bro, why you do that
I
shit?
guess I'm petty like that too. Like, yeah, it's like that to that.
Yes, to that extent,
nigga that's
yeah,
close, like,
I'm not
nigga that do you
petty.
dirty or something. You like, bro, like I thought we way better than
Yes,
that, my nigga. Like,
yeah, but for me it's only family. So like you family. So
Yeah,
but like like sisters, aunties,
Yeah.
my dad. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm only getting petty for. Like niggas in the street, I'm not getting petty with no nigga in the streets. I'm not doing that. But it has to be like heartfelt. They gotta be like my blood. They gotta be who is family to me. For me to be like. Hell nah, nigga, you not getting away with that.
Yeah.
I'm 36, and if we blood or if I feel like I fuck with you somewhere around me, nigga, you know me, and you know that ain't cool. So yeah, you when I do what I do, I'm like, why you do that whole ass shit? You shouldn't have did that whole ass shit, nigga. You was petty for that shit, and you knew I didn't like it, so you getting it back.
Yeah.
So yeah, we gonna go tit for tat now, nigga.
Yeah, I do it every once in a while.
Yeah.
With family, like small. You know. Very small though.
I'm just stubborn as shit. I feel like any type of
I ain't stubborn.
I'm stubborn.
I
as shit.
don't think I'm stubborn.
It's hard for me.
Somebody gotta tell me.
It's hard for me to apologize.
Oh really?
Oh, I can do that. If I'm wrong?
Nah, when I'm wrong, I feel like, yeah, I apologize. Like, when I feel, but sometimes I don't feel I'm wrong. And sometimes people want an apology because they apologize. Because they apologize to me like, you feel I'm supposed to apologize. No, I still feel this like I
don't feel like I
felt
was
this
wrong.
way. Like, I don't
Like-
feel I was wrong. So, for you want me to apologize to make you feel better. But it don't make me feel better. It's like I'm lying to you. Like, but I'm not.
You said like it.
It's hard. That's one of my flaws. Like me and my wife go through that all because it's hard for me to apologize. Because I feel like if we arguing and we saying some shit, like that shit came from a place. It came from somewhere.
Yeah.
Like you've been feeling this or something. It didn't just pop out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You've been holding it somewhere and it came from somewhere. So what you said, you kind of really, we just in the heat of the moment, you really meant that.
Yeah.
You really meant that. So what is
Yeah,
it really to be sorry about?
It-
Now you letting me know the truth, so now I know how you really
what's
feel,
making-
and you know
what's
how I
making
really
you sorry
feel.
for.
So we good, like I guess.
You know where both of y'all are sorry. Where both people should apologize in that situation for having to express it that way.
No,
I'm sorry.
that-
I apologize
and-
for having to
And she
be
tried to-
aggressive saying it
and
this
she
way.
tried to
That's not
explain
having a
that shit.
conversation
Yeah, she
about
tried to
it.
explain. I don't know. Like I said, I'm stubborn, bro. I'm stubborn as fuck. Like,
Hey, nah,
But look at that the other way.
but I try. I'm working on it. But trust me, I'm working. I know,
Yeah,
like,
just ask
because I
for
go
help.
back and replay some shit that we don't done or I don't, and I'm like. Yeah, that was
wasn't
kind of
cool.
fucked
Yeah,
up.
that
Like
wasn't
the way you said that, the way you came off. Yeah, like if I was on the other shoe, nigga, I feel some type of way too, nigga. Like, and so I go back,
So-
and then I go back to it, and I be like, babe, I'm sorry for this, that, and the third. Like
I know for me, I can be like cold.
Oh,
That's how I am.
Yeah,
I can be cold and not think nothing about it, cause my partners are we cold with each other.
Yeah.
So I think I can be cold with everybody else, like. But everybody ain't built like me and my partners and handle that shit. So I feel like my issue is like it's the same thing. Like I don't let you know from the jump. So
it builds up.
Yeah,
Builds up,
it's a time ticking bomb.
Yeah, and then
When you blow up, it's no coming back. There, it's like everybody.
And
That's what I don't want. I don't want none of us doing.
look,
That's what we
people
try to
always-
keep us
and
from
people
doing.
always think that's me. They like,
No,
hold shit inside, and I don't hold it. I just let it go. Like it ain't affecting me
But
in no
see,
type of way. So I
okay,
just
see,
throw it to the left. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I have said that before about you saying like you hold.
Yeah, no,
shit
no,
aside.
we had a conversation
and,
about it.
and I say it because
I
he
think,
he don't open up to nobody
I think
about
you
it. So he
said,
said
cause you know me, like
Yeah.
you know me, so you know when something's wrong, but like.
he said he'll let it go with himself. He don't let it go with a conversation with somebody like
Yeah, no,
talking to a loved one like yeah bro.
Because then sometimes I feel I don't want to be a burden. Everybody has problems. My problem don't feel that big where I ain't fucking with the wife right now. I'm out for 2 days, but like this ain't nothing consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just something like wow.
I do like me personally. I do think like you don't say a whole lot about a lot of things.
No doubt.
Then I think you should.
I think I get it off of my raps, like little subtle shots here, a little shit there.
But yeah,
but me, like I don't know, like this.
yeah. I think you have to like. It's like this. Like I heard a preacher say this one time. He was like, people go to psychologists to talk to someone. He's like, you spend a lot of money when really you just really need a confidant, a person you can actually just
Count on.
and talk to about whatever, and that way you can get it off.
Yeah.
You know,
Even if what they saying
But-
isn't beneficial to you,
Yeah.
you was able to get it off. It's a, you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
it's a burden off your chest. It's a load off your back that okay,
What if
I
it's-
spoke
that's what
on
I'm
it.
saying, like, what if that's just my way? What if that's my way? Like, do y'all see a difference in me? Like, cause I go through shit, but do y'all see a difference in me, or where like?
no, you
It's
the
a-
same. This is the thing. You the same all the time, right?
Mhm.
But like it's just certain things like you're not open about.
What's wrong? Like, that's what's wrong with it.
Nothing's wrong with it, but it's like it's.
Something's wrong. Nothing's wrong with it, but something's wrong with it when we looking at it because we fuck with you, so we like, hey, what's up?
But I
Like,
will open up if I want to talk. I will open up.
Yeah,
like,
you
will.
it's just certain shit. Like I feel
Yeah,
like
exactly.
it's micro to me. Like
Yeah.
okay, I could open up, but this can turn into a 2-hour conversation.
Yeah.
Like about me, like because I'm
real shit.
not with the wifey or I'm not.
Yeah.
we gonna be fine. Like,
Okay, now-
I know I'm feeling some type of way, but yeah, I'm getting
But-
through it by
but we
being
see you-
like being with y'all. Like that's
Yeah,
my
that's-
instead of talking about
that's
it,
a
just
coping
chilling with y'all.
mechanism. That's a
Like
coping
coming
mechanism.
over, getting away from all that shit, and like coming over talking about some other shit instead of my problems.
Yeah.
That gets me like from.
Yeah.
That gets that shit where it don't bother me because I'm with my partners now.
Okay,
Now I'm in a
okay.
relief, so we ain't gotta. But talking about, like I say, like I don't like doing like personal
Okay, so
songs.
can you think
bad.
of any conversation you had like that where you didn't have one with us and you kind of like kept it in the bag and came and we just talked, we was able to talk about whatever, and that situation occurred again and it was worse than the situation ended up being bad.
I can't pinpoint, but I'm pretty sure it happened.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
you
it
didn't
happened.
come talk to
No,
your
I'm pretty sure
homeboys and it blew up and it was, you know what I'm saying?
no,
Because
no, and then but like after I get fit, I'm pretty sure I can't pinpoint like when this shit happened, but I'm pretty sure when shit start happening consistently, I go take care of it then. But if it happen like 1 or 2 times, like Erica don't fight like that while I lead. Like it happens rarely, you know what I'm saying? Where we get into something like that. I'm pretty sure a lot of couples go through that shit.
Right,
Probably more than what we do is just when I do it because it don't happen so much.
Yeah.
It's like a big deal, and in my eyes, it's not that big of a deal because I'm not doing that consistent. It's just when I do it, it's such a big deal because niggas don't never see me like that. Or,
So
it's like a big ass, and to me, it's like it's not that big of a deal.
okay,
Like,
and a lot of times we don't see you non-sociable, and sometimes
It could be.
you're sociable because it's forced, not because you want it to be social.
no,
So
and know that I
that's-
might be having shit running through my brain,
and,
but
and that's where we're like, bro, get it off. You don't want to get off, and it's hurting us.
'Cause
That's why I say
lie.
that's what's wrong with it, and it's not nothing you do.
No, I heard what you
To
said.
us, it's wrong because we're like, damn, he won't even tell us what's up.
Yeah, because it'd be weird. Like I ain't gonna even lie. Like for instance, it was like I remember that one time you had left the house, and it was like I talked to you the day before, like literally the day before. And I was like, yeah, we gonna come to the studio. Woo, woo, woo. I was like, yeah.
I remember you called me. I told you I was at Air House. You like what?
Yeah. Then I called you. You like Ed House, And I was like, I just seen you the week before. Everything was like normal. Coach, like, I'm just seeing you consistently. And then it'd be like, not like I'm not trying to be like off in your business or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that like, it was kind of like strange to see that happen that quick.
Switch, yeah.
Like,
I'm trying to be off in this business because I'm gonna be there regardless. Not like as personal as he want, but like I want to be in this business as far as like something. I'm the nigga you can lean on.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't.
And I guess I know that, you know what I'm saying? I know I got niggas I can I got niggas I can lean on. Like,
right.
I'm just, that's not my personality.
Yeah,
it ain't never been my personality. Like, it ain't never, like, y'all know, like, that nigga he don't talk about.
It's rare for all of us when we do it. Like, some of us do it more than most, but we're not letting off everything either. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Like, I speak on some shit, and it's a lot more to speak on, but I just speak on this right now. You know what I'm saying? I speak on something that I was going through 2 months ago instead of what I've been going through the last week or the last few days. Because that, you know what I'm saying, that I was going through 2 months ago could be a buildup of what's happening today. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I speak on shit maybe more than you.
Oh, shit, I can ask you like, nigga, how the kids going? Most niggas generic response is, no, he'll let you know like, no, nigga, like this, and the third. Cause it's on his mind, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's on my mind.
And the nigga asked me about it, I'm finna get it out.
That's their uncle.
No doubt. So
that's their uncle. Hey,
like,
this is what's going on, B. So if something happened to me, if you see me falling off, sidetracking, get back in my shit, get on me because I'm, hey, you know what I'm saying?
And I think like with me and my mom sometimes too, cause I tell her a lot. Like I say, like she call me and ask me about work.
So that's why niggas are in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or you not in the wrong, but niggas not in the wrong either. If any nigga saying like, all you do is listen to your mom. Your mom say, okay, well, you have a relationship where you can talk to talk to your mama like that, like you say. So. And niggas don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just thinking, nigga, that your mama called you, tell you this, and you just, no, nigga, I call my mama and tell my mama shit. So, we have a mutual understanding. This shit is 50-50. It ain't my mama drill me 70% in the 30. No, this shit equal. And people don't know that.
Damn, because like, she'll call me and she'll ask me, like, how was your day at work? And I give her the real.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I was doing some bullshit today. Well, how was the bullshit? I really tell her the bullshit. Then it gets to this, that, you know, then that's where that's where they advising.
That's why I struggle like
Smile.
I walk in the house and be like, how was your day? Straight shit, it's work. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I don't want to get into the details cause I don't want to talk about fucking every day it's the same shit. So really I feel like I'm coming in being repetitive. Like and I don't like, you know, if something happened at work, like I come in and tell you.
It's annoying cause like my girl's totally opposite.
For real.
She don't say much about much.
See that I'm
like that. I'm like he come in and say, like I listen and I understand. I listen. I know everything that's going on at your job because I'm gonna listen to you. But I might not be vocal to be like, what happened with me today?
Oh, that's fucked up what he done to you, like baby. Like I'm not that dude. Like I'm listening and let you get your shit off. And
Nah, she don't even do that. She'll just be like, you really don't know much of what happened or what's going on, or she say very little. And it's like, it ain't even just that, it's like a lot of other things as well, you know what I'm saying? But that's just who her personality is, you know what I'm saying? And my personality, I give everything.
Yeah.
Everything away.
I'm vocal.
Very vocal. Tell you the truth about whatever. And that's the crazy thing about it, because like, it's been times where I could literally, I can ask my girl the question, and I really be wanting to know the answer. She won't say it, or she'll say, I don't want to divulge that with you, right? And then like me, I just gave everything.
Whole shebang,
you know what I'm saying? And so like, you know.
You think it's her personality, but you think that she disagree with you on a lot of shit and she don't want to have that?
Oh yeah, shit.
That's what it is, you think? Or is it, that's not her, she just don't want to?
She's like, that's the thing. She in her own kind of way, she let me know when she disagree with something.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like
you just saying like a random question that you want to know, like your opinion.
Yeah,
she's not gonna go back and forth about it. She just lets you know.
Yeah, you know.
I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah, it should be like showing. But then you know it goes back into like you have to look at what people went through, or the little information that you do got that makes you understand why
Wow.
Yeah.
so much information is not getting divulged.
I'm just, we the same when it comes to being vocal. I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, like you asked, or if I feel like speaking on something, I'm gonna tell you. And yeah, like I don't know if it sucks to you. I'm assuming it does, because it sucks to me that sometimes when you ask, how do you feel, then you can't get
A real,
you can't get what you just poured out back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It gets annoying.
I be happy. I be happy with still with my end, because I'm glad to let a motherfucker know me,
Right.
regardless. Like
Yeah,
even
exactly.
if you don't tell me you gonna absorb everything I said and say, well, you know what I'm saying? You can't say, well, now I didn't know that. Now you know me. You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga told me how he feel. He said, I know how he feel about this. Like you can feel a totally different way and don't want to get into it with me about it, but I'm gonna let you know, because I don't want. I hate to be in situations. That's why I say I think about a whole lot of shit, and I hate to be in situations with anybody and I'm the only one. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows how I feel, or if it's, you know what I'm saying, like especially like with your old lady. You know what I'm saying? We talking about people in that sense. You know what I'm saying? Like you with your old lady, like you want to express shit about how certain shit that make you feel this way, make you feel that way, good and bad. So if this ever occurs, baby know how to handle this. You know what I'm saying? If we go somewhere and this topic come up, baby know to say, baby, let's go outside and smoke square. Baby, let's go hit the blunt. Baby, let's go such and such. Because if motherfuckers come this way with that conversation that me and her done had, that I'm like, I don't like that, I don't fuck with it, baby know how to, you know what I'm saying? Or she, with me expressing myself, you know what I don't like and what I do like. So when you go to doing shit, you being petty and you going to you're trying to exactly, because I done told you how I feel. Now you trying to use it against me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but like I'm still gonna tell you how I feel though.
Yeah.
And if you using it against me, thank you, because you're helping me see the type of person you are.
I guess if it bothers me, I'll tell it, nigga. If it don't bother me, I don't want to waste my energy. If it don't bother me, if it bother me, I'll let you know. If it don't bother me, like, I don't feel like I waste my energy.
you give out more information, but I can tell sometimes they be like, it ain't saying much, and I ain't gonna really, stress
I'll be in my mood sometimes,
Yeah.
but it ain't. Sometimes, nigga, I just be in the mood. Like I don't know, I don't know if it's not even like nobody making me mad. It's just, nigga, I'm in the mood. Like I don't want to talk to nobody. I just want to be by myself. I ain't trying to get no opinions or none of this. I'm just. And I don't know, my mood switch like that a lot, bro. I don't know, like I be thinking sometimes like it's something like
like sometimes we'll be here. Sometimes we could be here in the studio and you'll be in your own zone.
I'm in
and
my
we like,
zone, yeah.
And we like, shit. Like,
We ain't saying shit.
Yeah, like, or we gonna get to the music, or like,
We ain't gonna.
you know what I'm saying,
Be like, sitting, you be
he's
sitting in the
stuck-
chair
he's
like
stuck
this.
Like, well, just waiting on you to finally be like, yeah, what's up, fool? And nigga sit there 30 minutes until, you know what I'm saying, and you'll be like, oh shit. It might click. It might click on you like, damn, I forgot.
I noticed all that shit now. Shit I gotta work on. Like I got flaws, nigga. Like
Yeah, I mean, it's
We
everybody.
noticed that shit too. That's why we don't go to what is it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let it go. You know what I'm saying? We'll sit here and for 30 minutes on quiet mode, or just be speaking on the new track, or you know what I'm saying, whatever you doing at that time, instead of bringing, you know what I'm saying? Because we, like, sometimes I get her, like, in my head, I be like, be saying we doing studio time. This is what I think when I get her. I be like, all right, well, when whoever get there, we get them straight to the music. We get straight to the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you already got that you're doing, I feel like you don't have to put it on pause. You don't. But I be thinking like, okay, when he opened the door for us to come over to make music. When we get there, it's straight to the music. You know what I'm saying? With whoever. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't make music when I invite niggas over.
I know.
I never
I
make
noticed
music when
that.
niggas come over. I never make music. Like niggas don't see
Yeah.
me record. None of that shit. I rarely record when niggas come over here. It's cause I want niggas to come over because niggas ain't been in the studio in a while and don't have any tracks. And I got 10 in the tuck.
Yeah.
I don't need to record. I don't need to. So when niggas come over, I want niggas to come over here with ideas. Or like, nigga, I got an idea for a song. You got a beat. Let's put this bitch on and rock with it. Not let's sit around and everybody try to come up. Nah, come up here with something that you already came up with, or and it's already prepared. And we can just jump in there and go instead of us trying to come up with some shit. Like that's the shit. Like some kind of frustrates me. Like when I open a studio up, I don't need to record because I'm in this bitch 24/7 every day of the week. When I open it on the weekends for niggas to come, it's because I know y'all ain't got no place to record 24/7, 7 days a week. So when I open it for the weekend, is if y'all got a project you want, I sit here and record y'all. Like I do all the recording and mix that shit down for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been working on my shit during the week. I can come out here an hour, or two. You know what I'm saying? Every day.
2-3 tracks.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like so, I ain't trying to like when niggas come over like unless we working on a song together. But like most of the time when I open the studio, it's really like I want to chill with my niggas, and y'all do. If y'all got some shit or y'all been thinking of, y'all got one y'all want to lay down, you ain't gotta pay for no studio time. It's right here. Just lay it down and you got it. You know what I'm saying? Like
But yeah, man, that'd be crazy. We was potting today.
oh no doubt. I like that a lot.
We jumped on
Y'all don't
a few different subjects.
cancel culture a nigga for the Bible shit.
Fuck off, man.
Nah, y'all believe what you want to believe in, man.
This conversations you motherfuckers have are just scared to let motherfuckers know what's going on.
I mean, and I appreciate that because like for me, I ain't gonna lie. When I went to college, that was the first time I really kind of knew people thought different than how I think.
It's when you go like
And I was just like, oh, and like I said, I believe in the Bible, read the Bible, you know, this and third. You know, I go to school and it's like a bunch of kids who don't believe in the Bible.
yeah, shit, yeah.
But then you gotta take into like consideration background.
Yeah.
And then I met like a lot of kids that didn't. They kind of there on their own. They don't have parents. They don't have no place to go back.
Yeah, and they ain't got no backbone, no stability.
They ain't got nothing. They kind of like y'all say like they basically figuring it out on their own. On the fly, you know what I'm saying? So I would just be like, dang, like, you know, and just hearing those talks, that was the first time I like understood people are different. People have different point of views, and I welcomed it at that. You know what I'm saying? Like my best friend was the first person, and me and him. This is the thing. Like when we talk about like the Bible a little bit, I can talk to you, and I can because I heard these things before because
Talking about me?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I was 18 years old, my best friend challenged me.
Gotcha.
I would have to literally go back and fucking,
Gotcha.
you know, and we would just have this all the time.
Man, I like being challenged on, like, you know, cause I ain't no big history buff. Like, I don't know about a lot of that shit. So when they can tell me something, like, whoa, didn't know that one.
Bro would be like, but bro, I feel like my best friend was smarter than me, honestly, in real life. So like when I talk to him. And he's like real logical, like a logical person. It's not a faith. It's like, no, bro, if I'm going to get $1 million, I had to do something to get $1 million. I had to set some type of plan or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not faith is, I'm going to do this podcast and possibly somebody come mess with me. It's not like that type of, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, it's just all logic. So, like, I would have to, like, literally, like, dang, bro, like, you just strictly that way. Like, you know, I had to sit there and, like, I had to come with you with logic. I had to know, if we're going to talk about the Bible, I got to say, I got to explain the flood from a scientific.
Yeah, gotcha.
You get what I'm saying?
I never thought about that. Never in my life. Never like I heard people say that. I never thought about that. Like, cause I ain't never think about like scientific. The shit wasn't even, not even there. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even think about that. But now that you say that, now you
I put that in context with.
Yeah. I had to. He was the first person that had to really like literally be like, bro. We would argue for hours. My girlfriend at the time, she used to come to our room because we argued and debated all day long. When I'm playing 2K, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing homework. I'm literally debating this nigga, and it's actually intellectual debate. It's a debate. It's not a. You can't come with no stupid shit.
Yeah.
It's like literally you have to explain it.
That shit dope.
Yeah.
That shit dope. Yeah, we was tired today, guys.
Yeah, what time is it?
11:40.
Yeah, let me get home, man. My
Bet.
son at home. I mean, my son with my mom, so.
Oh, you got that, yeah.
I gotta get
Well,
home.
guys.
Yeah, you better text her now.
Episode, what, 4?
5.
5, baby.
Just 5. Oh, damn. Episode 5, y'all. The Garage Talk Podcast. Chuck. We was pieing today. Appreciate the guest, Killer Row.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Yeah,
y'all.
conversation
Appreciate
with
y'all.
I ain't gonna lie, the audio may be a little weird or janky, but I'm trying to see
We'll
what
figure it out.
What? We ain't finna stop.
Nah,
Work on what we got.
We gonna figure it out.
Figure it out.
Yeah, Yeah.
We work with what we got. And y'all go hit that subscribe button if you like the content, man.
For sure.
Fuck with us, dude. I'll let you boy.
Garage. Talk.
Oh gosh. Get this card. Conductor.